2, and 1. Roll it! Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Welcome aboard, everybody. I'm gonna turn that music on down. We have something incredible on the docket here tonight. It is Friday night. Hope you guys are not trying to do date night tonight. Now, I'm gonna get in trouble for not doing date night, but we've got some plans. And I will tell you what, tonight, you guys are in for a treat, and I am too. You guys are my date tonight. I am going to be bringing some fun stuff here tonight, and it's not just me. I have some good friends and some special guests here with me tonight who are on the microphone. We are live in Discord. So if you are seeing this right now, make sure you head on over here to Discord right here and hop on over there. There is a voice channel if you would like to come and have a conversation with us tonight. We're going to talk about some things. We're starting out this series of Scammers Expose. We've got big names that are going down. All right. Now, some people have been wondering, well, what about Vinny? What about Vinny? I'm going to answer some things that have been kicked off by a conversation in Reddit just within the last couple of days. This is a great segue into some of the things that we've been talking about. And I'm going to start out with myself. If people have asked questions about us, asked questions about me, I am going to use this video. If anybody's ever had a question about me, about what we do here, about AlgoBox in general, I want to make this as a body of work starting right here on this video. First tonight, I'm going to talk about myself, answer some questions, kind of try to just head it off at the pass, but I think that people can come to their own conclusions, and I'm going to prove out why I think that here tonight. But of course, before we get into all that tonight, make sure that if you've not done so already, smash that like button, and of course, follow us over here on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, over here on YouTube. We got some categories divided up there for you, and it is Friday night. Let's have some fun. We are going to, I promise. So, a couple of things. Let's go right down here to Discord chat, and we're going to start out with this Reddit conversation, and let's see where this all began. There's some people having some questions about Vinny Mini trading in AlgoBox, and we're just gonna start right there. And this is our segue point. So let's scroll up here. It's our awesome Discord room. If you guys are not in there, make sure you head on into there. And where is our Reddit? Here she is. Okay. Let's open this link right here. You got Daddy Duty, Steven, no worries. Yeah, if you guys are watching us live, make sure you shout out and give us a big hello over there in the live area. I know it's Friday. We don't usually do these here, but it's going to be worth your time. I promise. It's going to be awesome. All right, so here it is. Here's what somebody asked. They said, anyone familiar with Vinny Mini Guy and his algos auto trading? I did the 2-week free trial on his streams. It seems like he's always making profit using them, but they're super intricate, super expensive too, $499 a month or $4 to $6K a year. I don't know where you get that number from. That's not accurate. So we'll start right there. That's not accurate. And we got a discount offer. It's Christmas time right now, so come hang out and come see what's up. We got a few gold packages open, lifetime actually, for approximately $4 to $6K. So there's a correction number one. All right. So again, we will be addressing these. This crap-tard room, Seth Speculator, if you go Speculator Seth or whatever his name is these days, Seth Ellis, who just, I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody likes me. That's okay. There's Republicans, there's Democrats, there's all kinds of ways to look at things in life, but I do think that you should seek the truth. Our whole thing around here is seek truth, seek proof. Okay, so what I want to do with this video is just allow me to answer some questions, since anytime anybody goes into Seth's room, which by the way is now the number 2 Futures Discord channel, you know why they're number 2? Oh, I'll tell you why, because we're number 1! That's right. After 1 year, we've caught up with them. We'll just give the numbers. They're at 4,000 subscribers into their Discord channel. We have almost 8,000 now, so we're almost double their size. They are number 2! And of course, number 2 is the first place loser. Don't forget about that. Now, I wonder why. However, they were for a very long time the biggest futures trading room. To go in there, they were like, oh, we're open. Oh, we're free. Open source, everything. Everything's free, free, free. Sounds like socialists and Democrats and retardation, you know, masturbation. These people, sorry, pardon my French. Sorry, I'm going to make this PC child friendly here tonight. Maybe. I don't know. I'm in one of those moods. It's Friday, so please, maybe put your kids away for a little bit. I'll tell you guys at the end of this if it comes out to be child safe. All right, here we go. So, Seth blocks anybody saying anything positive about AlgoBox, okay? They are not interested in the truth. Here's my hypothesis, okay? Here it is. And look, feel free, Seth, right? Make yourself a video and defend your point and purpose against me, but here is mine to you to answer some questions. My question number 1 to you is, why will you not let anyone show any positive proof of our product in your supposed free room, where you allow other people and other products into your room? But if you post a mini screenshot, even a screenshot of our tools, not a P&L, not a shill, not a advertisement, just a screenshot of a chart with our stuff on it, they will immediately ban you over in that room. That's how much they have a personal vendetta against us. Now, mind you, it's because I've insulted their intelligence, and I get that. People got chips on their shoulder and their egos have been dashed, but try to get past your ego for just a minute. And how about you guys try on a little bit of truth for a change? Who's with me? Vincenzo, what's up, dude? Mess with Vinny and you're stepping on the lion's den. Apparently, the other day I was referred to as like smashing a hornet's nest with hornets that are immortal and won't die. I thought that was a neat analogy. So,
that
like
sounds like a John Shoe comment.
What was that?
That sounds like a John Shoe comment.
I think it was. Was it? No, you know who it was? Our friend Steven Moust. The other retard who is now, these days, running his own trade room, believe it or not. Yep, that guy who tried to steal my code back in the day, which, by the way, he also tried to run into that whole thing where he thought he could reverse engineer my code or put our code into, what's that thing called? Shark indicators. Okay, he tried to give them my code. Now he says, under the guise of he was trying to help me, he did exactly what I told him not to do, and therefore I banned him from my room, and now that's why he's got a vendetta. So, anybody wants to understand why Troll Trades? His name on Twitter is Troll Trades. The guy's got mental issues. No offense, like if you're an addict, you go get help, okay? But he is a painkiller addict. I'm just saying the things that I know about the guy. The poor guy, okay? But look, he's got issues, so if you hear something from him, take it with a grain of salt about us. But his claim to fame is that he tried to steal our code. He got banned for that. Very simple. I actually let him back in. Curtis, can you attest to the fact that at the end of a year, in fact, it was coming up, I had a New Year's resolution. I kind of try to wipe the slate clean and try to make amends with enemies. I told him that I forgave him. I allowed him to come back to our room and say, hey man, I hope you get another chance at this stuff. He hung out with us and this stuff. And then one day he just got a chip on his shoulder again and he wanted to run off and go run his own trade room. So, and now he goes out and craps on me, even though at some point he was like, I'm the best mentor he ever had. And yada yada, and now he claims to tell everybody about mentors, but except he won't talk about me except if it was in a negative way, which is, again, one of those bias things. And once burned, it's like a woman scorned or something. These guys are chicks with dicks. Okay, now it is officially not child friendly. I get it. Let's move on. Okay. These 40-year-old virgins, I tell you what, I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so anyone tried them? Now, if you were to respond to this in their room and say that you had tried them and say anything positive in Seth's room, he will immediately ban you. Now, my challenge to them is to allow people in your room to watch this video from end to end and allow them to post a link in your room. I freaking triple dog dare you. You're childish enough to go ahead and take me up on that offer. And of course, now you probably won't. And I really don't actually care. I don't. We will just laugh at you continuously. We're bigger than you. You're mad about it. It's okay. Now, we could be friends. I'll say there is an opportunity, but it's up to you, my friend. I extend the olive branch, but you can deny it. And honestly, let's get off my back. And tonight, you're going to see why. Because I'm going to show you guys broker statements. I'm going to show you guys a 1-year track record or more. I'm going to show you how you should know that, in my opinion, we're number one for a lot of reasons. Here we go. Shall we? We shall. So, edit. First experience with the software will be tonight when the market opens. This person apparently went and downloaded our stuff and did it. This person is Brildenil. All right, I don't know, man. Screen names on the internet. I don't know these days, man. I don't know. Brildenil did this 5 days ago. He says, anyone tried them? I'm worried about the learning curve than the pricing. Oh, this is great. So I've got about 8 people sitting in here with me. What's up? Oh man, we got some good folks hanging out. What's up, Vincenzo? I just saw you guys over there in the live chat on YouTube. So good to see you guys. But I got about 8 people hanging out here in me in voice. So why don't you guys tell them, like, should he be worried about the learning curve? Yes or no, and why? About the learning curve. How hard was it to learn our stuff, guys? And gals.
Not too hard.
Not too hard. Okay, I got a not too hard.
Extremely easy for me.
Extremely easy for you. Okay, now Curtis was a natural, like not necessarily a natural, but he had been around the markets a while. Again, of course, anybody who's in the markets for a while, it's one. But if you're a person who's brand new to this, you might have to learn. Like, dude, you don't know what an ATM is. You might have a little learning curve. Or if you don't know NinjaTrader at all, you might have a little bit of more of a learning curve. But if you're on NinjaTrader, by the way, I'll tell you right now, the learning curve is not hard. Even though our stuff looks like it's semi-complicated, it's actually not. When you boil it down, there are about a baker's dozen or so strategies. They are designed to be working in different types of markets. I tell you how those work based on the VIX and on the highest time frames, what we call the tide. We go in the tide direction, and we ride the waves, and we enter on the ripples. Real simple. Water concept. So learning curve. Anybody else thoughts on the learning curve as we talk about this? Like, what was the biggest learning curve, or would you say the learning curve is difficult? And from a timeline perspective, how long do you think it would take? Again, my program is designed for 120 days. I actually personally believe you cannot become a master at something. These guys who fly by night, who just want subs to come in their room and they're like, come on guys, come trade with me next week. Don't do that. You need to spend time in a product, and I give you 120 days. That's 40 days broken into 3 sections, 40, 40, and 40. First 40 days is videos. Second 40 days, I teach you how to lose well. I force you to lose for 40 days on purpose so that you can understand and learn fear. And then your final 40 days, you learn greed, and I teach you how to maximize your winners. And that is how you own the markets, because there's only 2 things that guide the market, and that is fear and greed. We've got some smart folks over here with us tonight. So, the learning curve, that's what it is. Do you guys think that you can manage learning in our process in about 120 days? Does anybody think it takes longer, less time? What do you guys think?
About 120 minutes.
120 minutes. I like it.
That was good.
I actually truly believe that you can. My 8-year-old daughter trades better than most traders. And you know what she knows? Let me tell you what my daughter knows. Green means up. Red means down. Blue is good. But pink is better. That's what she says. Now, again, she thinks that pink is stronger than blue, but they're actually the same. But okay, we're just going to let my daughter have some moments here. She thinks that pink is the strongest dot we have, okay? But if you can understand those 4 colors and then throw a little gold in the middle to, like, red light, green light, and yellow means, hey, get ready, I think you can trade our system. Would you guys agree with that?
Yep.
I've mastered it while we've been live.
Absolutely.
Bingo. So
you just gotta look at the longs favorable or shorts favorable.
there you go, in your bias, and that's what we call our bias. If you go in the bias direction and now you wait for a green. So if your long's favorable, then you would wait for a green color or blue. My daughter can tell you that right now. Okay, she's 8 years old. So beautiful stuff. I don't think the learning curve is too hard. So Mr. Brildenlanch, thank you for your question, and I hope we answered that learning curve. All right, now let's go into the rest of this. Now here's J-Grass. J-Grass 59. It's a scam! Oh, well, there's your proof, folks. It's a scam. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. It's on Reddit. Must be true. Okay, so, it's a scam. All of these trading tools are. Okay. Why use trading tools, folks? You know what? You should just use an abacus. And, it's 2020, but why on earth use technology? Why on earth use algorithms? It's all a scam, and we should all be using paper and pencil, no calculators, no smartphones. Throw your smartphone away. This guy probably has a rotary dial telephone still, and he's calling his mom right now from downstairs in her basement. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and pass. Ask yourself this. If Vinny, quotes, really has tools that work so well, why doesn't he just use them to make money? This is the classic story. And we're going to talk about this. And I saw a wise answer that's not even mine that we're going to read here tonight, because I'm just going to accept this person's answer myself. And I'll give a little bit of my own in it. But Why would I possibly be out here teaching what I can do? This is his proposal. I've heard this, lots of people pose this to every FURU guru that's out there, so I understand it. I also will say I understand the questioning here. Okay? It's because now he answers his own question, of course, and it can't be anything else but this person. Here we go. It's because he doesn't make any money with them. Okay. This right here, I'm going to prove to you tonight that is not the case, and I'm going to show you broker statements, which is the only thing you can rely on, but you need to combine broker statement plus recorded session, because I'll tell you right now, go out there, there's a video out there by, what's that guy's name? Who's Slick? Adam Webb refers to him as Slick. Antoine, what's his last name? Antoine, trading guy. Trading Antoine. Shoot. Anton Krill! There we go. This guy right here.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody know who he is? Watch this video right here, folks. This says, this could be the best seminar ever. In fact, I want you guys to hear, because it says he annihilates retail brokers and trading educators. Okay? Go listen to Antoine annihilate people, but then I want you to ask yourself, does it apply to Vinny E. Mini? The one thing he's going to stand there is he's like, well, most of them have an IB. Well, let me tell you what an IB. Anybody in here know what IB is? Anybody? IB? And I don't mean interactive brokers. I used to get that confused myself. Okay, IB is an introductory broker, meaning if I had an IB with, say, Dorman Trading, it would mean that I'm an introduction to the broker. If I sold you guys and said, hey guys, go use Dorman, and I got a kickback, I would have to reveal to you guys that I have that relationship with them. Well, here's my truth. I have no IBs with anybody anywhere. But that's Antoine Krill's, his final thing, that anything that he could try to hang anything on what I do, because I do everything reverse of what he said. But go listen, because he says one thing, he says, well, most of these educators, even if they show you a broker statement, they're running 2 broker statements. One in one account, one in the other. If you go long and you go short, one of them's going to be right? And then they show you the broker account that is the win. So do not just take a broker statement as proof, people. You got me? Everybody got that one down? Y'all good with that? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, we're in church now, folks. It's Friday night church.
Man.
Yes. So, we got that out of the way. You need to have it recorded, which I do. I record it, and then I show you the broker statement that came off the recording so you can match up the timestamps, and you can, if you want to go verify it with a broker, you can do that. That's how I do that. But go listen to everything on here, and if you have a question afterwards, I encourage you, watch Antoine Quill tear apart every trading educator, and he's right about all of it. And then come and bring it to me, okay? Because I will say that I might be the only exception to that rule. He apparently claims that he is, and maybe he is. I don't know, but I can tell you that I am. But if there's anything in here that you'd be like, well, Antoine says that maybe you're doing this, bring it to me. I will show you probably how that's wrong. I have a track record. He talks about, do they have an actual third-party verified track record? Not one that they put on an Excel spreadsheet on the internet. A third-party verified. Yes, I do. Do I show broker statements of over a multi-period of time? Not just one, not just two. I literally took a month and literally went day by day by day and took every one of them where you watch me everything from, I think my biggest one that month was a $14,000 day. You remember that one, Curtis? $14,000 day. I had a $10,000 day. I had 4,000, 2,000. Now I think I had one red day that month, and people have shilled me forever about not posting a red broker statement. Well, folks, it's Christmas time, and guess what I'm giving you? This week I had, what day was it? Anybody remember what day it was for the red day? Let me see. I can tell you right now on YouTube. YouTube.
17th.
The 17th. Here we go. That's not it. Where's
I was
mine?
right.
17th. What day was that? Was that Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right, thank you. So Tuesday, here we go. Red day, what a mess. You see this video right here, ladies and gents? I encourage you next week or later this week, I am going to get my broker statement. I'm going to redact my personal information out of it. It's a multi-page broker statement. I guarantee I'm going to show you guys tonight why it's hard for me to redact my broker statements, because they're not just one page. My broker statements are like 20 pages long, people. A real broker statement from a real person who trades size, has a very big broker statement. All right? It's a big P&L. I got a big P&L. All right, that's what happens. There it is. Well, I said P&L. What do you mean I ran that together too fast? Oh, oh yeah. Don't run that back in front of your kids at that speed. I'm Italian, okay? That's all I gotta say. All right. Anybody want some Italian sausage on their pizza? It's Friday night. Oh yeah. Okay, this video right here, here's what I'm gonna do. Down in the description right here, I'm gonna post a link right here. And it's gonna be a link to a PDF redacted where you can see, I think I lost $1,550 was what Ninja Trader said. It might be give or take with commissions, but approximately I lost like $1,500 on this day. And I'm gonna post a broker statement right here just from earlier this week. So now nobody can troll me that I didn't include a red day. Merry Christmas, trolls. You guys are gonna love that. Yeah? Okay, Antoine Creel, we're over that. Go watch that video and then come bring me more questions. But just, my only ask is that you allow me to answer your question and don't come on here and Reddit and give an answer for me. That's all my only ask is. Yes?
It's Anton.
Anton!
Yes.
Thank you for the correction. See, folks, I can take a beating. Thank you for that correction. Very
Who's that dog,
studious.
Antoine? I was like, who is that?
You know, you gotta have some style to throw down with some Antoine, all right? So yes, Anton. So why does he doesn't make money? Okay, because he doesn't make money with him. We're gonna show that tonight. I'm gonna answer that. Also, the fact that there is absolutely no idea tidying information about the man behind the tools is very worrisome. I would still wear clear. Okay, so two things. Let's answer this one first because this one's easy. I think in his broken English, broken typing, whatever, I get it. We're not all, none of us are perfect. I say Antoine, you say Anton. We get it. So he's tidying information. I don't know. Tidying, I don't know. Maybe it means identifying. Let's come out over here in our futures room. Let's see if there's a Vinny story. OMG! Is there something about him? Ah! There's my story, folks. He said it doesn't exist. Maybe you should come to my room, asshole, instead of talking on Twitter and Reddit and everywhere else that you want to disseminate your information to tell there's nothing out there that talks anything about him or who he is. Okay, dude. Really? All right, REKT. Next. Now, he says I don't make any money. Folks, if you see a broker statement, would it be? Okay, here's how we do this. This is an entire playlist of a bunch of videos where I include broker statements, and I'm going to show you them. Now, let me show you how you get to these, in case you are wondering, like, well, it's not on his website. Yes, it is. Just go to vinnyemini.com. Step 1. Step 2. Does that say see broker statements right there? That can't be. That can't be. That can't be. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. Scam. Scam. I'm going to click right here. Broker statements. There is a playlist of these. If you want to see one, you can click it right here. 14,000, 5,000. I don't know how much I made on this one. I probably should put the numbers on it right there. $10,000 broker statements. But click right here on Watch Now. Here's what I encourage you to do. Click on Watch Now, and you're going to get a whole playlist full of them. And I'm going to show you where the broker statements are because some retards can't figure this out. Are you ready? All right, everybody follow so far? You click the link. Got it. Ding, ding. It's 2020, folks. Learn how to use your computer and YouTube. You'll learn things that you'll never learn how to do again. Like I learned how to do something in my movie room from like a 13-year-old kid on YouTube. It was awesome. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna randomly. How about we choose number 2 right here? $5,000 broker statement. Ooh, look at that graphic though. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, so once you get past the graphics, because I know you're like not gonna be able to go anywhere once you pass these awesome graphics, and you're gonna be like, obviously fake. Okay, you can go watch this video, literally zoom in, look at the timestamps, look at the trades, all you want, look at the trades, watch my P&L up here, watch the robotic P&L up here, and I want you to eventually find out. So this is a 2,700, I end up closing out the day at 5K, and if you want to know if it's legit or not, come right down here, please follow, come down into the description. Here is a thing that says, click link for broker statement. OMG, my mind is blown. You can't do that. He's a scammer. I'm going to click it. Don't do it. Oh, he's faking it. It's got to be photoshopped. It's photoshopped. Okay. Somebody tell me how many pages that is right there. Now, I know there's a delay, so you guys can't see this. There's a slight delay, okay? But this says page 1 of 21. This is 21 pages for a $5,000 broker statement because there's a whatever. If you guys don't get that, and if somebody shows you a one-page broker statement, throw that shit in the trash. You guys got it? Okay. 21 pages for a normal broker statement that is this large. This many trades. What we do here it is. I'm still scrolling. What do I have to, you see all these little black boxes? I have to hand do each one of these, folks. This doesn't happen by accident. You see my stuff up here? This is my home address. Why do I not put my home address? OMG, if I get that one more time. Well, why are you afraid of people knowing where you live? Because you people on the internet are sick fuckers. That's why. You stalking crap bag motherfuckers. I have had people do all kinds of threats against me and people associated with me. I've had people like literally be like, I looked up your ex-wife. Well, congratulations. Did she tell you what a whore she was? I'll tell you right now. She'll probably tell you too. Anything else you want to know, people? I'm an open book. Ding, ding, ding. All right, there you go. So there's my home address. I live on Black Street. Okay. And right here, I don't even know what they put right here. What was right here? There's some other account information, whatever. Okay. And then every one of these, there's my account number. Well, okay, now people are like, well, why don't you want to show people your account number? I'm just going to tell the world what happens if you tell somebody your account number. You ready? Let's use Bob Amico, the most retarded person on the planet that I can think of who's in this space. He's not, actually. I know worse. Okay, but here is Veritas Trading. I'm going to show you how retarded this guy is. All right, coming back. Hopefully it will just continue. Let me know when the stream comes back up. Hopefully it doesn't say completed. Sometimes it gives you a little bit of a delay. All right, we're back. Something happened to my OBS. It crashed. It couldn't handle the goodness. All right, you guys let me know when that stream is back up. Let me check to make sure that the live stream is back. Live. Yeah, if you guys see it before me, let me know. We're just making sure we lost connect here. Hopefully we are streaming again. But if not, I need to find out why. Oh shoot. Close programs, you're low on memory. Alright, it's time to get a computer upgrade. What else can I close out besides that? I do not want to close that out right now. Okay, you guys can see us now, right? We're still live? Okay, good. I guess I'm just gonna close all this out. Hopefully this will free up some stuff. Close this. Yes, I'd like to save it. Close that. I got too many things open that I need to keep open. How about close out this, close out this. Give me a moment, folks. Trust me, I will make it worth your while for staying. Stay tuned. You're gonna love what's coming next. It's just getting started for the good stuff. Because we're about to get into some craziness. Oh. Yeah. Alright, now. Here we go. Alright, I think we're still live. Yes, it looks like we're still good. So, okay, so I want to show you guys one of the retards out here that thinks it's okay to show your account. And I'm going to show you guys how you can go wreck this guy tomorrow. Just for an example of what you should not do. Okay. Now this guy's going to say, look at me, I'm truth and transparency. This guy is a complete scumbag, scammer. I've got one of his old members in our room here tonight with us, who's also became, or at least I think was it your fiance that was friends with his wife? Mr. Wayne? Wayne, are you still there? I think I lost him. Can you guys hear me? Anybody else? Curtis, are you in here? Can I get a mic check from anybody? I can't hear y'all. Oh no. That's terrible. We can't hear the people in our Discord? No. Hold on. How about now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Whoa! Yes, okay.
Yes, we can.
Woo! The magic of technology. I figured it out. Woo! Alright, here we go. Now, Wayne, was it your fiance that knows his wife?
Yes.
Okay. So the connections run deep around here, but look, this guy, I told this guy to his face before, like, don't do this. Don't, for yourself. Oops, I'm circling it in the wrong spot. Don't do this right here. Don't be all boldy like giving people your account number, people. Let me explain why. We already know the guy's name, right? Bob Amico, right? Maybe Robert. I'll show you what happens. Are you ready? Play with me now. Hello, yeah, is this a Dorman Trade Desk? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is Bob Amico, account number 56478. Yes. Yeah, all my trades, can you close them out immediately? Close them immediately. I've lost my connection. Yes, close. You have 5 trades open? Yes, close them all. Close them. Okay, you done? All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Click.
They would say, you mean all your sim trades?
Well, okay, that's a whole nother story. Okay, but the reason that you don't do this, this guy, Bob here, like, we'll get into that. We know for a fact that Bob has faked all this, okay? But now he started up a new thing, literally within the last couple of weeks. He's selling a moving average crossover thing. Don't even get me started on that, okay? But he's doing the whole running two accounts thing right here. But he's showing his actual account. That's so stupid. You can call into the trade desk right now. If you know the first name, last name, and the account number, done. Game over. Any troll on the internet can fuck you all day long. So if you want to know why I'm not giving you my account number, this stupid retard right here can tell you why. Call their trade desk tomorrow and close out some trades for Bob tomorrow, because he's not going to make money anyways because he's a scammer. Okay? You guys get the point. I think everybody follows that. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you're probably at the Chino because you're too low IQ, or AK the Dunning-Kruger, who also still can't figure out what I ever say ever because he like takes him 12 minutes to process 3 sentences. Woo! Okay, let's move on. Now, let's talk about, so the account number thing we talked about. Okay, here is my broker statement, right? This is where we were. I was showing you guys broker statements. So it's 21 pages, but scroll through here and I'm going to show you the total. Scroll, still scrolling. Page 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. Here we go. Final page of my broker statement. And yes, I closed out a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even want you guys to know how big my accounts are. You're stupid. I'm not telling you shit about me. You guys are sick fucks. Okay, sorry. I know this is totally not child friendly here tonight, but I am on something tonight. And I don't mean meds. I mean, like, I've had some stuff this week. You know what I'm saying? I got troll syndrome here going on, right? And I'm gonna wreck them right now. We're wrecking them. This is the start of a beautiful, beautiful thing. Well, there it is, 5,040 that day. Total commissions and fees and everything. There it is, 5,040 for the total that day for 21 pages. So when people ask me, the reason I'm making this point is this. When people ask, well, Vinny, why don't you show our broker statement every day? Okay, number one. Somebody in this room tell me what time of day, I mean by the clock, Eastern time, what time of night do you receive your broker statement from your broker? Ready, go.
Midnight.
Midnight-ish. Sometimes 10:30. But between 10:30 and like 1 a.m., you're going to see an email from your broker statement with this PDF attached. Everybody know that? Anybody who's actually traded live, you know that's how it works. Yes? And if you don't, now I've just educated you. Little fucktard trolls and people who don't actually trade for a living, who fake it all day. Let me tell you when broker statements, normal people receive their broker statements, like around midnight. When I'm sleeping, when I'm not coding, okay? But you get my point. If I'm sleeping, I get the thing. So, am I going to then the next day, I'm going to do my trading thing, and then, I got to do that broker statement from last night. Do you know how long it takes me to redact a 21-page broker statement? You try it.
Too long.
And then you tell me, and you think I'm a guy, do I seem like a patient person to you? Do I seem like the kind of guy who wants to sit there and do that all day? Oh, of course I do. I'm a very patient person. That's what I try to tell you guys for forever. Now, go to the next one. I'm going to pick just a couple of these. All right, so this is the $5,000 one. We're going to come back to this one. I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to come back because I want to show you guys something special at the end of that one right there on our friend Dr. Handley. And if you don't know who Dr. Handley's scammer is, just stay tuned. 2020 is going to be a day of reckoning for 12 titans, one of them being the biggest scammer of them all, Dr. Handley. All right, here we go. Back to our watch now thing. Come to my broker statement list. Let's choose, how about the biggest one on the list? How about this $14,000 one, right? That can't possibly be true. He couldn't have possibly done that in front of people. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you could pause the video and come down below, let's go check out that broker statement. Let's see how long this one is. I don't remember how long this one is. 27 pages! And you people want me to redact this every day and post it so that I can continue to prove to you that I do what I do. My point is this, 27 pages, here we go. There's my, I live on Black Street. Account information, yes, redacted. Every page, redacted. Page down. There we go. Up to the end. $15,884 minus commissions, around $14,000 for the day right there. One single day, 20, did I say 29 pages? 27?
Yeah.
I've lost track.
Close
27.
enough.
Page 27, right there. Holy shnikes. Final page. Yes, and I redacted them all for you guys so that you would know. I'm answering this guy's question on Reddit. And if you guys on Reddit still can't get it, or if you're in Seth's room and you put up with the fact that this asshole who doesn't show his broker statements, the Jigsaw guy doesn't show his broker statements, they don't have track records, but you want to come shill on me and say that I can't present my tools that are better than all your stuff put together, combined. And by the way, I coded Jigsaw into AlgoBox, so if anybody wants Jigsaw, I'm giving it away for free if you come in with AlgoBox. So come on in if you think Jigsaw is badass. It's already here. So Jigsaw, Mr. Davies, you can go suck it. And I'm sick of you guys and your little affiliate program sitting over there in shill land, in Futures world over there, acting like, oh, we're free, we're open to everybody, we want people to succeed. No, you don't, because when there's the best product out there and you won't allow it to be shown in your room, you are a scammer, you are a shill, and you are a sellout. Go F yourself. Any questions? Now, this little guy, Jay Grass, I just answered your question because he doesn't make any money with them. Now, I made $14,000 in one day. I know people that don't make $14,000 in 3 months. Anybody raise your hand? Yeah? So if I don't make any money, let me ask you this question. These guys who apparently know me so well, okay? Mr. V. I'm actually in their room, as always. These guys think that they can lock me out. They're like, they ban every one of my accounts. It doesn't matter. I'm always going to be in there, folks. Because this is the hilarious part about what these people do, okay? Because if you guys go watch a video called Retail Run, you'll see why we troll these guys to watch what they trade. Because if you get two retailers who agree on a position to go long, and we get a red signal to go short, we double down on the position. So yes, we watch other rooms so that we get information on the bias of low IQ retail traders who sit in Seth's room who are going to lose money all day. Yes, we will trade the opposite side of them all day. That's why we sit in your room, folks. Not to sell, not to shill, not to do any of that crap, but so that we can get another advantage on top of our edges that we already have to wreck people like you. Any questions? No? Let me talk to you guys about me personally, because these guys like to, here we go. Gamma Trader. His name is John Sue, lives in Houston, and John Sue has doxed me and my family and my parents and my sister and my brother-in-law and my ex-wife. This guy's a cream of the crop, nice guy, 40 years old, no kids, has a cat. This is John Sue. I've got pictures of him in our room if you'd like to see him. He is a scumbag and a scoundrel. He is a moderator for Seth. When you have these kind of shitbag people as your top people in your room, you are a piece of garbage. Seth, Speculator Seth, Seth Ellis, Turd Bag, Whore Face, Sellout. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And you allow these people to dox me and my family. I got 3 beautiful kids, okay? But my point is this. This guy's about to say some stuff about me personally. Are you ready? I know the value of his house. Do you? Okay. It's all public knowledge in Texas. Okay. In every county, there's a tax assessor where you have to pay taxes and you can look up any property address and owner. This is for public accountability. Okay? Mr. V lives in a cheap house, LOL, and it isn't even paid off. He has no money. He loves by scamming people for membership fees. Yes, folks. Hey, I loves by scamming. Right there.
Obviously, somebody needs to tell him it's a triple wide, and those are nice.
Yes, so, ladies and gents, all right, we're going to do it. Twitter.com/ let's take a peek at Vinny E-Mini. This crazy cat who, oh, look at that. There's my beautiful child. One of them, one of 3. Let's scroll down here for a second. I'm going to show you guys my cheap house. I'm not here to brag, but I gotta say something. Ladies and gents, this is one of my living rooms. I don't know. It looks cheap to me. It does. It really looks cheap. You know, 2 chandeliers. What a cheap ass piece of shit. I mean, hand scraped wood floors. What a cheap ass. I mean, yeah, definitely. Oh, there's my little dude. There's my littlest. Ain't he cool? These are the people that I protect, by the way. The reason I don't give out my last name, the reason I don't give my account numbers, because I actually have things that I care about. Guess who doesn't? John Sue. No kids, got a white cat. Okay, let's see. Next one. Attachino. 45 years old, single. Ladies, ready to mingle, you know what I'm saying? Ugly as fuck. The guy's got a pumpkin pie haircut. I wonder why. And he's got a mental issue. Oh, how about...
Tell us how you really feel.
Hey, how about 49-year-old, ladies, wait for it, Shalom Benzev of New York. No money, can't trade, pretends he's a quant, never been laid in his whole life, and I'm sorry, ladies and gents, but he's got nothing to live for, and he's my biggest troll. Am I surprised at all? No, these guys have no lives, and so they go after people like me that can do what they cannot do. Look at this easy trade right here. Anybody? How easy is that? Is that a double dot blue? Yeah. Okay, but let's talk about the house. Oh, look at my little dude. See? Look at my little guy. He's so cool. All right. Oh, look at that stud. Look at this stud muffin right here. Look at him getting to work right there at his stand-up desk, getting some code done. All right, but let's talk. Oh, look at that money box. I forgot about our money box. Print money. Yeah, print money. Subtle. Let's see that house, though. Let's see that cheap house he's talking about. Because I need to make sure I get some consensus on the fact that Vinny's got a cheap house and it ain't paid off. I don't know where this guy... by the way, I'm getting one of these. Anybody else? Look at that thing. It looks pretty nice. From this angle, I'm just saying. Maybe it's a good picture, but I'm going to get one of that. That looks pretty cool. I'm just saying. There's Pelosi blowing up. Oh, there's my other little dude. There he is. 3 years old. He can still trade better than you, Attachino. And AK put together couldn't trade better than this little guy right here. He'll rock your world. Oh, look at Curtis G throwing down 15K on full auto. All right, but I promise I'm getting to something. I'm gonna show you guys my lights. I'm really proud of what we did with our lights this year. Oh, look at our tree. Look, here's my little dude right there hanging out by the tree. Thinks that tree's pretty awesome. Oh, look at that cheap house right there. Everybody, behold the cheapest house you ever seen. Oh, there's my daughter, 8 years old. She can trade better than every one of you. Promise. Every person who's listening to this right now, she can trade better than you. You know why? Because she uses a cheat called AlgoBox. Any questions? Yes, folks, that is a cheap-ass house right there. What do you think it is? About $5.99, $5.99, $5.99? Going once, going twice? I don't mean $599. Must be like one of them there $1.99 houses, right? Yeah. Ridiculous. I think I got one more picture in here. Oh, here's my office is pretty sweet. But yeah, it must be cheap.
Looking live.
Anybody see my office? Pretty freaking cool. That. Just saying. Yeah, must be cheap though. Oh, here it is. Look at that cheap house. That cheap house right there is a bargain basement prices. $5.99, according to John Sue. So listen, if these fantabulous individuals who are your moderators, Seth, you can't keep truth for like, truth could walk up and slap you in the face and you would lie. You're like Nancy Pelosi and AOC put together. Except, no, because that would make you at least look good. At least AOC, you know, has all her teeth, okay? And she looks like a horse, but whatever, okay? She's still better looking than you. Have you seen you lately, by the way, Seth? Seth, Speculator Seth? Like, you need to stop trading, dude. Like, it's wearing on you, bro. Like, you are not aging well, bro. Seth, you want to know why you're so mad? Seth Speculator videos. Speculator Seth. Patreon. Oh my word, he has a Patreon? What does he want you to pay for? $5 subscription? For what? Oh, I gotta see this. Pay me for my crypto data? Oh, God bless. Alright, Speculator Seth.
So, you've decided that you have too much money, and instead of giving that money to me so that I can lose it, you've decided that you would like to lose it yourself.
You would like to lose it yourself? Oh my word. Okay. Now, I gotta say, they say that imitation is the best form of flattery. Well, he's really taken steps to do the stuff that I do in my live streams. Like, he's improved over the years, okay? Here's his latest that I saw the other day, which was pretty neat. He's got a nice little intro. Oh God, he's actually monetizing his shiz too. Okay, look, if you're gonna follow this guy and you won't come see me, I don't even monetize my channel, folks. I don't need the money from YouTube. I don't monetize.
Trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable
so he
for all
does this thing. He's got a
Meanwhile.
neat little intro. Okay, and then here's Seth for us. Hold on, wait. You gotta get this intro. This intro is epic though. All right, hold on. Let's get his. Oh yeah. How you doing, Seth? Hello, ladies. Woo! Talk to me, buddy. Tell me.
For a second. That's a little concerning. Well, anyways, it is the 19th.
The 19th.
We got some stuff to talk about today, so let's just go right into it.
He probably spells
Let me
quarantine
start.
T-E-E-N. That teen. You can't even say it without squirming. This guy's a sick bastard. All right, Seth, you're probably so pissed right now. Guess how much I care. Be better. Be better. Be best. All right, look at my sweet setup. Look at this. Oh man, I'm telling you, this must be in that cheap house I got. Must be in that cheap house. Those are 43-inch monitors, by the way, stood vertical. It's awesome. It's right here. Over there. Not this setup. This one right over here. It's very nice. Okay. Now then, only reason I'm doing this is because I'm sick of these schmucks getting away with lying about me. Tell the truth, people. Get some truth in you. Seek proof. Seek truth. And if you come here, I will give you both. Is that clear enough? I think it is. Now, let's get back to this fun little thing right here. We've covered so much here tonight. We're almost done. But I do have some special stuff because we got some special guests in here tonight. They're going to talk about our #1 shill of the year. So we're going to get there at the very end, but we're almost wrapped up here. For me and Vinny's proof and my answers to these individuals who block us everywhere, I challenge them to release this video. And look, I don't care if you want to, like, people can say, Vinny, you're crazy, he's crazy. Yeah, I'm not, in fact, that's truth. I am crazy, I'm not normal. I would never want to be normal. Normal is so boring, I would never hang around a normal person. You're boring, people. Be funny, be hilarious, laugh at yourself. Have some fun in life. Don't be a Democrat and never crack a smile. Don't did you see Seth trying to say 19th? It almost put a smile on his face and it went halfway. Did you notice that he had one of those half smiles where it smiles out one side of your mouth? Those are called liars. Seth, you want to come have a chat with me anytime, bro. But I'm sick of you and your shill pushing Jigsaw. And then the thing is push Jigsaw, fine, but put it next to mine and watch what happens. I will win every time. I promise you, you cannot beat me in a challenge. I put it out there to anybody. Bring it. We will meet it. Write it down. And then I'll send one of my kids at it. They'll trade better than you. All right. Also, the fact that there is absolutely nothing. Okay, so we proved all these things. What else we got here? I replied to the other comment as well. It did work pretty well. Now, here's somebody replying to him saying that the tool actually worked pretty well, which means because he said this, he can only say this on Reddit. You know why? Because they won't let him say that inside of their futures room because Gamma Trader, again, the guy who just lied about my house and saying that I live in a cheap house, and dude, he said all kinds of other stuff, and he doxed me to like the most evil people on the planet, who literally sent some people from California to come harass my kids in my backyard. These are the type of scumbags that we're dealing with here. My legal team had to send them cease and desist letters with that information in it, and literally we've got TROs on them. Disgusting people, right? And I'm sick of it. So people want to know why don't you show everybody your face? Why don't you show everybody who you are? Because you guys are sick. That's why. All right, but this guy says something good about us. He says it worked pretty well. There's one indicator he has in particular that is super awesome. Holy shnikes, somebody said our stuff is super awesome. I never even really thought about that word. It's not in my vocabulary, but I like it. I'm going to start adopting it. Our stuff is super awesome. Not sure if it's worth the price, though. Well, he doesn't even know the price. Remember, I think he's been told that apparently it's $3,000 to $6,000 a year, which it's not. That's lifetime. It's like a combination of Bollinger Bands and support and resistance with a buy and sell indicator. Oh, imagine that! And by the way, that's like one of our weak tools. So wait till you see what we do with an HMD, right? Am I right? You guys like the HMD?
Yeah.
Just saying. He'll get with it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, his steams do show him making profit, but I tend to agree. He has little bio in the Discord. How much bio do you want? You want my life story? You want me to shake hands? You want me to take you out for coffee? You're probably not worth it if you're over here writing this shit on Reddit and you can't come have a conversation. So no. No. Now, short snip. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's a short snip. I got an entire... Been through that one. So they post stuff about me to you know, whatever. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but no last name. The way I see it, if someone isn't willing to put their name on their product, you should think twice before buying it. Just some advice. All right, I already answered that question. I'm not going to get into it. True, I appreciate it. Okay, listen, man. You had me for a minute, thought you were cool. Now you're not cool. You're stupid. All right, don't use my tools. Okay, you're too stupid to use my tools. Now this guy is a genius. This guy I like. This guy here, aggressive fondant. You have earned yourself 6 months of free Algo Box. Come see me, it's yours. Because here's what he wrote. Really? Okay. If you're so inclined, post your first name and last name here. He's talking to these guys. Works both ways. Privacy is a thing. If I asked you, hey, what's your first name and last name? And where do you live? Would you do that? I bet you'd get defensive and say, hell no. You don't get that information because, let's be honest, it would take about 1 to 2 minutes to figure out who you are, where you live, satellite photos and all. It would take an additional 5 to 10 minutes to find your social profiles if you had any, plus any business records and past jobs. Don't forget past and recent telephone numbers, email, chat clients, etc. So your response to this is really bullshit. Thank you. If you have a question, just ask the person instead of this in the closet behind the curtains crap. Thank you. If you want to experience a system, then try it. You be the deciding factor. Imagine that. Wow, this guy's got to be a Republican. Not what others think when they probably haven't tried it and they, have been told that it's crap. Peer pressure is the fucking finest. Yes, it's peer pressure over there in that room. That's why nobody over there will use our stuff, because they're all like, oh, it's crap, it's crap. And then nobody wants to be the stupid person to go try the crap that's already been told, right? This guy's a genius. This guy, aggressive fondant, which is hilarious because I love fondant myself. Put it on some cake. Such a smooth icing. I love it. My 2 cents. You will find what works for you. Okay, there you go. Now, Vinny E-Mini, here's my response. Okay, I did go ahead and write this. So our video here tonight has to do with this. I went ahead and responded. I said, hey, they're my friends. Well, I certainly understand your thought processes here. Okay, I understand the questions, but give me an opportunity to answer. I wonder, though, who in here would be willing to hear an actual, intelligent, and well laid out response for you to contemplate? Might I interject a proposition to allow me to respond in a live stream, which is what we're doing right here. I am very open to feedback, and I am available to answer any and all reasonable questions. Again, like, don't be like, so, what size shoe does your wife wear? Thanks, that's creepy. No thanks. Drop by our open Discord anytime, and you can try out the tools for yourself for free. And by the way, you might even get a free smile and a laugh, because we have a good time around here. I'm just saying. And like, one of my rules in here is if you're not having fun doing it, it's because you're doing it wrong. I mean, how fun? Why would you not try our tools? It's a free 2-week trial, for crying out loud. You can make enough in 2 weeks to pay for it if you're smart. None of you guys are, so like, let's be honest. Okay, let's calm down a little bit. So I don't know why there's so much ignorance around AlgoBox, but rather than to speculate, aka Speculator Seth, scammer, who is willing to hear and see evidence straight from the horse's mouth. Are you willing to? P.S. The policy in your Jigsaw shill room, where you're all losing money, is to disallow any positive feedback whatsoever regarding AlgoBox usage. With an instant ban for anyone who posts even a screenshot of AlgoBox, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you should ask yourself why you are so afraid of the truth, ? And why you cannot defend your position honorably. Now, challenge number 1. I will post a video link with a response to lay out my thoughts and position on your reasonable doubts. That's this video right here that we're making right now. The challenge is for those in Seth's Jigsaw affiliate room, which is certainly is, because they'll tell you it's not, but it is. He's a fucking Jigsaw affiliate. He gets a kickback every time you buy one of his little shill pieces of software crap that I've already built into our stuff, because I can code their shit with my eyes closed, by the way. You don't know my background. I'm just saying, I can code just about anything. And if I can't, I go, Curtis, you want to do this? And what do we do, CG?
Dun, 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 dun. Do
We
it.
do it, and we wreck it. That's what we do. By the way, he's the best damn programmer I ever met. So, if anybody says that it can be done and it can't be done, Curtis G can probably do it. And by the way, Attachino, you're a fucking retard, but he told people that he could decode my stuff. Come on, man. Give me a break.
You guys asked for J-Hook.
Yeah, did we talk about the dot peak thing on this video, or was that before we got on here?
No, we talked about it.
Did we? Okay, good. the challenge.
No, we did not. No.
No,
sorry.
we didn't. I didn't think so. Okay, I thought that was prior. Okay, good. We'll talk about that at the end too. It's very important. This video, to be allowed to stand in my defense for those interested, to know the other side of the story, since you guys can't seem to allow anybody to go in there, because no one is allowed to speak in your room on our behalf without an instant ban. Challenge number 2! For those who are inclined, which these guys aren't because they're pussies and millennials who got gimme trophies growing up. They won't take a challenge. They're not real men. They're mice. I will put AlgoBox up against anyone, any product in a real trading challenge. We crushed macro hedge scammers. Earlier this year, results, AlgoBox P&L $7,000, up 70% on a $10,000 account. Macro hedge P&L $380. They made 4% when we made 70%, folks. Think about that for a second. Our product is in capable hands, is second to none. I will run one answer right here before the video. Why don't I share my last name? And we've already been all over all this, so I won't read this whole thing. But basically, I got 3 kids. These guys don't. And I've been doxxed, and some terrible stuff has happened with people on the internet. Okay? Just leave it at that. Now, of course, this guy... Oh, look. Oh, wait, we got somebody who's bold. Mr. Grass. It's Jake. Look at me. I'm Jake Grass. Last name is in the username, and you can find the CEO of any company except his. I'd ask why you're so aggressive about it, but username checks out. Okay. Actually, did I miss this one? Here, this is interesting. Well, I'm not going to do that, but thanks for the honesty. As a security individual, that's him. You may want to remove that for the future. I think that's right. You probably don't want your information out there. As well, I am aggressive about it because this entire community of trading has turned into a shit show. Man, this guy, I like this guy, dude. I'm telling you, bro, come see me. 6 months, it's yours. Now, we can also take this community as a place where misinformation happens all the time. Thank you. Yep, misinformation. It's exactly what it is. I call them lies. False facts. Stated as fact, but actually false. Called a false fact in my book. I coined that phrase. You're welcome. Happens all the time. So now we have an open forum and a two-way conversation to start having. You know why? Because we're out here in Reddit, because Reddit won't stop you. Thank you for Reddit letting us talk about stuff and not banning people for saying something that you disagree with. Again, as I reply to your other comments on here, you can always just ask people for the information. They don't need to provide it. They don't have to provide it if they don't want to. A bit of research goes a long way. I may come down in aggression from here on out. Now see, that's my thing too. I could come down too, folks. I could be non-aggressive. Why don't you approach me in a likable, nice way? And the people are like, well, I don't know why you get so upset. Because you fucks say this kind of stuff and you do stuff to my family. Like, be men and come have a conversation and a challenge.
You should see what Seth said about him lower down in that.
About, me?
No, it's the Futures IO. Apparently he's attacking aggressive fondant.
Okay, let's see here. Read the Futures IO thread about him. Yes, okay. Mind you, Seth, read the Futures IO thread. Yes, okay. So he thinks that the Futures IO is truth. If it's written on Futures IO, it must be true. Every one of my trolls went on Futures.io to try to do it. Mind you, every one of my trolls runs a fucking trade room. I wonder why they would say something bad about me, because I make them all look bad. AlgoBox makes them all look bad. They don't have algorithms. They don't have what we have. They don't have the levels of confluence that we have inbuilt into our stuff. They cannot code their way out of a paper bag. And we wreck them every day. So yes, of course they're going to try to hide it and put stuff out there so that people can go, oh, look at me. Look at Futures.io. They said some bad things about him. Come ask me. Give me the opportunity to speak for me instead of letting trolls who pretend to have been in my program, because every one of them said, oh, I've seen his stuff. I've seen his stuff. No, you haven't. You've seen me. You've seen videos online. You've never put the tools on your system. You've never actually traded with them, and you've never looked at my broker statements. And even if you have, you deny that they exist, or you deny that they're real, or I don't even know. You've got a myriad of other reasons that it's false, but I have got to have the most amount of proof, which, hey guys, don't let me forget. I need to show my 1-year track record. Third-party verified by Collective 2. Don't let me forget that. I'm showing that in this video. Okay? But here it is. Yes, folks, go look me up on Futures.io. What's funny is he bypasses completely the person who really actually wrote something positive about me. The very first thing says, I'm the best trader that the guy's ever seen before. And everybody's like, oh, it must have been Vinny creating it. Dude, the guy's account is like 6 or 7, 8 now, 9 years old. The guy was actually brilliant. He's out of Australia somewhere when I come to look him up. And he talked something positive about me. They completely overlook it and then blame it that it was me posting my own stuff on there. Mind you, I've been banned from Futures.io by my IP address and my information, so I couldn't do that if you wanted to. I digress. You guys go check out Futures.io. Go type in Vinny E-Mini Futures.io. You guys go read it for yourself. I don't have nothing to hide. That's the whole difference between me and these other guys. I want to see what he said. Reading that, it just looks like a bunch of hearsay. That's true. That is. Oh my gosh, this guy's brilliant. Who is this guy? What do you do? He's got to be. He's definitely not a project manager. I'll tell you what he's not. He's not a project manager. Project managers are the lowest IQ people besides QA people. No offense to people who are QA. I know some good QAs, but I've met some bad ones. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Don't forget testers.
QA people and testers, are they different?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay. Well,
Quality assurance and testers are completely different.
Okay, my bad. Well, I wonder what AK is. He calls himself QA. You think he's a tester or a QA guy?
I think he's just an idiot.
Touche. Touche. A bunch of hearsay. I don't see any posts of evidence. Exactly. I asked for the same thing. Evidence of trades that were taken. None of it. Photos can be shared. It's 2019, people. If you can't take a screenshot to show proof of anything, like, get out of my face. Exactly. This guy's smart. Actual statements of here, you know, was like, here's what I did and X. But then again, you know, it's Big Mike trading for you. And I love that he just slapped Big Mike. Big Mike's a fucking shill too. So, not sure what you're trying to push here, informative or narrative. Exactly, pushing narrative, because there's no facts in any of the Futures.io. It's all opinion. And most of them are people who run trade rooms. Seth, like you. Seth, you piece of shit. Jigsaw pushing affiliate whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth says, this reply makes no real sense. What? It totally made sense. This guy, man. This reply makes no real sense.
You didn't read the second part.
Considering what's in the thread, and the username is the type of pattern that Vinny uses for his alt account. Oh, here we go. Anybody that says it must be me. It must be me. Oh. Aggressive font. Prove that you're not me. Really, Seth? That's your defense? So let's get this out of the way. I'm not Vinny. I don't know who this guy. He did this 21 minutes ago, people. I think I've been streaming for longer than that. Am I right?
Yep.
Oh my word.
Oh,
there's
and just
your
so
proof,
everybody
Seth.
is.
I don't know who this guy is, but I'm literally offering him if he wants to come in here, like, dude, 6 months. Like, this is like, you're a smart person.
Vinny,
I just want smart people to use my tools and watch how much you wreck these guys.
So Vinny, real quick, because it says that it's 21 minutes ago. Refresh the page.
Okay. That's true. Let's be legit. F5. Okay, let's come back down. How long ago has it actually been? Let's see. Okay, 1 hour ago. How long have I been streaming? Way longer than that. I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes right now.
Yeah, so yes, Vinny obviously has responded to that.
With my dick. I have been typing on a keyboard between my legs, but the keyboard is actually on the floor, but I'm using my dick. Think about that for a second.
Hold on.
It's my giant P&L.
Can it trade you?
Let me imitate this.
Apparently I'm capable of everything.
Let me imitate Vinny right now. Yep, see, I'm still talking about Seth.
I'm still talking about Seth. Oh, we have way too much fun here. Oh my gosh, I need a stronger drink than this Red Bull. I mean, this is too fun. Wow, this is rich, Seth, even for you. And you are one ugly mug, man. I'm just saying, dude. Ugly on the inside, apparently, as much as the outside. It's really sad. That's your defense. So let's get this out of the way. I'm not Vinny. As you can see, he already responded here with his account. Yes, I did. Now, of course, what they're going to say is, but I'm going to do it with two. This is how, like, they give me so much credit. They really do. They give me this, like, I am a fucking magician. Did you know? That's why I magically make P&L come out of the air. That's why we're so badass. We cheat the markets. That is a fact. I do say that. We do cheat. Here's how we cheat. We cheat the markets. It's like having a video game, the gigantic global video game, and we have a cheat turned on that's better than yours. Wall hacks, headshots. We are cheaters, and we are winning while your room is losing because you are the lead. That's a fact. So keep up that as long as it holds water, which ends now. Okay, now that is cleared up. What page is where? Clear evidence that the system as you have linked was positive or negative. Not hearsay, not rhetoric, not a narrative. Oh, that's a good question. Did he respond?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, of course not. No. You're going to ask for facts? No. I'm out. I'm a Democrat. I'm out. Here we go. What did he say here? Here's a question for everyone. Why don't you just join his Discord, which I believe is free, and ask? Go to his website, get the link to his Discord instead of this bullshit X, no, it must be Y. Just join the server and ask his community. Jesus. I like this guy. Pretty sure that this post will get deleted in due course. They can delete. Can you delete stuff on
They can report it
on Reddit?
Yeah, if you report it a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but they can't just delete it, right? Okay.
No, it has to be a collaboration of people.
Oh, well, I've seen that work before on Twitter. Okay, well, we have this video. We've recorded evidence. Like, at this point, it's kind of nice. I like this guy. I don't know who he is, but good stuff. Pretty sure that this post will get deleted in due course. Not going to post a link here because, well, this community is X when it comes to vendors. No, it's not. If you're Jigsaw, they pretend as though, oh, mind you, okay. I did, under a fake account, under an alt account, went into their room, and I reported some other shill in the room. His name is Josh, Curtis, do you remember that Josh guy's name? What's his last name?
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
Josh, whatever. CP Trading Co. was his thing. Anyhow, I'm like, look at this guy. He's actively promoting in your room. I literally got back from one of their moderators, not the Gamma Trader guy, but that other guy, because I knew I couldn't talk to Gamma Trader. He has a boner for me because he's mad because he's a low IQ and he thinks he's high IQ. And I've wrecked him so many times. Like, the guy's just, he's mental now. I've wrecked his brain. And that was kind of fun for me, I'll be honest. It's sick. I know. I'm twisted. Okay. All right. But I had said, hey, look at CP Trading over here. He's obviously shilling, trying to get people to go to his room. Look at him. He's got 5 Discord channels. That Josh kid had 5 Discord channels. One for crypto, one for Forex, one for... He was trying so hard to make money by shilling people. It was epic. And I was like, well, look at this guy shilling. They go. He literally says to me, I think I have the screenshot of it, that we actually don't mind. People can talk about other vendors and talk about that stuff. And I just wanted to be like, skirt, except for AlgoBox. So folks, there's an obvious bias here and there's an obvious problem. And it's not because they're trying to protect people over there. I saw him some point say, I want to protect people from losing money. If you wanted to protect people from losing money, then you would stop telling them to use Jigsaw and stop following you on your shitbag live stream. Holy crap. You admit that you've never made money. You admit that you don't make any money. You admit how much you lose all the time. Now, I do too. I'm not saying that all the time, though. Way less than you, I promise. Promise you that. And if you want to challenge me, I will take the challenge. Any challenge you want. $10,000 account or less, because I'm not doing this thing where you can add in and average in. And big accounts are easy to trade with. I'm talking about, give me a challenge. Small account challenge. I'll take you on any day. Anybody. Any product, any tool.
Dip your hands in glass.
Pretty sure it's really okay. Your edit.
Personally,
yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Yeah.
I would love to see Jigsaw against AlgoBox.
Ooh, wouldn't that be good?
However, Jigsaw will never do it because they will lose their skin.
That's 100%. 100%. And I don't even think the guy actually trades. He claims to, but he won't show it. There's no proof. So it's funny how they totally promote these places that have never shown a broker statement, never shown, by the way, don't let me forget, I'm going to show my track record and all of the stats on it that I spent a year of my life building in Forex, something that I don't even trade regularly from my bread and butter. My E-minis, by the way, I would do my E-minis. I'm going to just say it out loud. Collective 2 is shit when it comes to being able to trade futures, unless you're trading one contract. as long as you don't overload their servers that are built in the 1980s and they've got no money, no offense to them, but look, go read their emails. They're begging people to invest in their company because they're going to go under. Okay? And I get it. I know why. Like, there's easier models than what they're doing, but whatever. They were a good place for a time to do third-party verification because you cannot get past Collective 2. When you click the button, it records the entry. You click the button, it records the exit. There's no uploading stuff. There's no in-between. There's no faking it. They use their data stream, not yours. There's no way to fake it. So if you do it and it's on Collective 2, it's legit. 100%. Unless you have a fucking technical error like we have, and I'll do another video on that because that'll take me a whole thing to show that if you do rapid-fire entries like Algobox does, their system crashes, not ours. Their system crashes. Their API is crap. There's no feedback loop. Curtis, oh shoot, did we just lose this?
No,
you guys
I'm
still hear me?
good.
Okay, somebody just dropped off. Okay. I'm paranoid now because earlier OBS crashed. That was crazy. I've got too many things running on this computer and probably couldn't handle my screaming and yelling. All right, so the Collective 2 thing, we'll show that. Let me see. I'm surprised how someone cannot afford $4.99. Oh, this is somebody else.
That's a new person.
Mr. Top RF. I'm surprised how someone cannot afford $4.99 for 10 plus years of someone's work. That's true. I'm 11 years now. I'm getting old. It is easier to diminish someone's work, but taking time to understand and put some work is hard, right? This game is for someone that can afford investing on yourself. And if you... Now this guy's intelligent. Who's this guy? And you can't build something for yourself. You have to pay. Nothing is free. I've been in the group for a while. Okay, so this is one of our members. I have the opportunity to participate on many of Vinny's live trades. There are so many strategies. He allows people to check his software, but it's not for everyone with low IQ. Who is this? He is not like the other places.
Where did you get that one?
That overpromises you land in the moon. That is hundreds of hours of video devoted a lot of time to each strategies you will need to do your homework. Now, if you can't comprehend, I understand most people will die BS about it. they BS about it. But yeah, I understand most people, they'll BS about it. Hi, surprise, I'm dad. Okay.
You know, honestly, and then there's a bot there, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Tell
okay.
them.
Is that a Reddit bot?
It's a Reddit bot, but obviously the Brilden, whatever launch guy. I mean, honestly, if he's in the Discord room,
yeah,
you know, let us know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Brilden launch, if you're using our stuff, because you said you installed it this week, you got 2-week free trial. If you got questions on it, come hit us up. Why don't you talk to some of our members instead of going to the damn Reddit thing, dude? That's why we have an open Discord channel.
Well, one of the things that he was talking to Aggressive Fondant and said, I'm going to go full bore on Algobox this next week. It's one of those things of...
Oh, yeah, he's going to test it. I got you.
It's one of those things that people are like, oh, I'm going to go full bore because of X, Y, and Z. You know, talk to the people that are actually using it. Come into the community. Get the feedback.
Yeah. Look at this. Okay, so this was a nice... I like the way this person summarized why somebody might do what I'm doing here. Okay, because I know we talked about this earlier, but let's hit on this. This person said it better than I could. Really, I'm just going to read what he said. Ahuman Beans, whoever this guy is. You are not going to get any good feedback here. Everyone thinks about anybody selling something or teaching something is a, quote, scammer. Because if it works so well, why would they tell anybody? As if people do not naturally enjoy teaching things or providing value by sharing good tools. The same people that promote open source coding are the same retards that say the opposite when it comes to this. Why would you share your open source code if it's so good? That's so stupid. There's an obvious reason why you would do it. Thank you to this person who has a brain. As if the entire university system is not people teaching skills, including finance, business, marketing at exorbitant prices, which you could say, well, if they're so good at it, why would they ever teach? Okay. As if multi-millionaire business owners and entrepreneurs do not routinely write books, speak at conferences, do workshops and seminars, and even sell coaching packages and more. You're just going to have to make the decision yourself. Yeah, that's true. You better get advice. You get better advice sticking your face in a pile of dog shit than what anybody here will give you.
Sorry, Seth.
Wrecked!
Sorry, Seth. The guy just called you out.
Oh,
and said that
Seth, you
you're
just got wrecked by
bunch
your
of
own
dog
people.
shit.
Wow, that's so true. Wow. Apparently you burnt more people than me. That's awesome.
So, Seth, he just kind of called your shit dog shit.
He kind of did. That's pretty epic. So let's talk about a couple of things. Reverse engineering. I want to tap on that, and don't let me forget, I got to show our track record. Yeah, those are our two things.
If you're going to talk about reverse engineering,
Yes.
so obviously, Attachino or whatever his name is,
Yes.
he has said that he has reverse engineered the code, correct?
I will show you this person, so you know who we're talking about, yes. This guy.
Now, hell, even Timothy
This guy, who says he claims he was a coder, but on his Twitter says, I'm an investor in real estate, mortgage specialist and trader. Love discussing topics on various financial matters. Does that sound like anything a real developer would write? No. Sorry, go ahead. Continue on, sir.
So, obviously, working as a developer, doing .NET Peak and the other ones that you have to pay for and trying to reverse engineer it, you can make one by yourself and try and figure it out, but good luck. Putting it in .peak, nothing. It won't do shit for you.
You're talking about my code. Now, what Curtis is talking about is my code. If you take my DLLs that you will see if you install it on your computer and try to use .peak, correct? That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying,
Yes. Yes. Curtis is saying,
Now-
yes, if you try to do the normal thing that an awesome developer like myself or Curtis or any other mastermind out there, you can't reverse engineer my code because the code is virtualized. I'll give you the answer to it. The code is virtualized. You can't reverse engineer it. It doesn't exist. You can't see it on your computer. Period. Hands down. Done. Any questions? But this guy claims to have seen inside my code. This is the level of trolls that come here. We'll just outright lie. Again, this guy's 40-year-old and single. Ladies, come check me out. Now, mind you, this is an old picture of him. This is like years ago. You want to see his recent? Hold on.
Nah.
No.
No, please don't. No.
You don't? Well, we're going to premium. Let's go to premium members chat. So if this guy has talked to you lately, just say no. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Woof.
No means no, Attachino.
No means no. Attachino.
So, there's actually a guy who's on the live stream right now. His name is Timothy.
Yeah.
So, he's actually pointing out one of the feature sets of Algobox, Chartcast.
Oh, Chartcast, baby. Holy shnikes. We haven't even really... come 2020, we are really tapping into that. And hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Anybody know the name Tom Dante?
I do.
Mm-hmm. How much would you pay to see Tom Dante's levels on your chart every day? I'm just going to ask that question. We'll answer that in 2020. Get ready. Oh, that's all I got to say. Now, Attachino.
So-
all right, we should have a contest. Who's better looking? Attachino or Omelet? Wait for it.
Or
What's my easiest way to get his image without getting too crazy? Can't get into my legal pad thing here. 1 second. Ah, crap! I knew I was gonna click that way. Look away! I burnt thy eyes. Okay, here we go. Going into legal files. So this guy's been sent cease and desist letters. Cause this guy's the scum of the earth. All right, trying to run his own trade service. Oh, by the way, I found the new name of his new service. It's called Build Alpha. So we got two places we're going to be wrecking in 2020 that are on the list, AK Analytical Kinetics, and when he comes out with his Build Alpha, we will also expose this individual who is a complete scumbag. And his name,
Build Alpha.
yeah, Build Alpha. That's his new name.
Build
He doesn't know how I know that, but it's okay. Or folks, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your shorts, ladies and gents. It's date night. All right, which one?
date night.
There is something similar between these images, and it might be the haircut, it might be the, I don't know. Wait a minute, is that Adam Sandler got hit by a bus? Oh! I think it is. Ladies, you be the judge. We'll be right here waiting. You tell us.
But, you know, honestly,
we'll just call us the matchmakers.
Holy shit.
Okay, sorry. All right, let's move on. But this guy, though, claims to have reverse engineered our code, and even Curtis G can't do that. So I'm fairly certain this kid, who is not a programmer, not a developer, when he tells you, I reverse engineer, oh, he literally, this is a verbatim quote from him, is, it's so riddled with bugs. Let me ask you something, Curtis, can you look in somebody's code and see bugs?
Can I look inside of someone's code and see bugs?
Just looking at it.
End quote there.
Like, can you just open it up and see them?
No, you have to do fucking testing.
I'm pretty sure you only find that in QA, like run it and find a bug, right? You don't, but he claims, he's like, I was looking in his code and it's bug riddled. Like, it's like, does he think a bug? He probably is one of those people, he thinks bugs are like, they're actually crawling around in the code being like, oh, there's one. Give me a can of rain, quick!
Hold on, I need to get the bottle of lotion real quick.
He would be very rich if he could just open up.
I know, right? Like, forget QA people. You put QA
illuminating from the
you
code.
put QA people out of business like this guy.
So hold on. Let me drop
testing.
Let me drop the mic here, right? So you reverse engineer the code, probably using who knows what utility, right?
Yeah.
You will not get shit through .peak or any of those ones.
Yeah, you'll see nothing. You might see method names because the virtualized code is inside the method name. .NET still has to see the method name to call.
So take a look at that Collective 2 shit.
Oh yeah, so we did. We were able to reverse engineer Collective 2 because they're not as smart as we are. They can't virtualize our code, but we are protected. But yes, we do have Collective 2's entire set of code. We'll be revealing that in another video in 2020 and show you guys how you want to talk about something that is bug riddled, but I'm going to show you like what a real bug is. Like, you don't look in the code and see bugs. I'll show you the result of bugs though that has no feedback loop. All right, and you should have a try catch that sends something back. We'll talk about try catches. How about that? You guys, we're going to do some coding in 2020. Get ready. Ready up. Okay, so we talked about those, talked about that. Now, track records, yes? Oh man, I remembered. Holy shnikes. Are we in the public room? Public room, yes. What is it? Hashtag track record, third party verified. Here we go. Enter, go right here to third party track record. Oh, here we go. So, over a 1 year period of time with Collective 2, again, I'm not paying them anymore because they're crap. So, you're seeing a screenshot of it. If you want to go to Collective 2, it's not there anymore, but we'll talk about that in another video. We'll talk about the problems, we'll talk about the issues with Collective 2. But for right now, we spent an entire year developing a track record in Forex of all things. Not E-minis, not futures, and again, for the whole reasons, if you guys got questions around that, I will explain why. Allow me the opportunity to explain why, but I'm going to show you guys that our system works on any product, folks. You've seen how badass it works on futures, okay? Y'all see that day in, day out in here. This is a Forex track record where I was doing this with my eyes closed in my sleep. I literally had a system back behind me in my old office. I turned around, I would trade on it just so that people could have a track record to see our system working. Over a 1 year period of time, this produced, we had a $50,000 account to start. This, at the end of this, up here, was at 118,000. I think you guys, if you zoom in, we'll be able to see what that ended at. Can y'all see that? I think you can kind of see that. Maybe. Here we go. Zoomed in. Okay. So 50K is where we started. Yeah, we had a little dip to begin with. Our dips are approximately even. This is like normal drawdown stuff. It's lumpy, people. This is what normal P&L looks like. Not martingale, not any of that kind of crap. Just an awesome system and just trading the system. Okay, here it is. 118K in a year. Not too bad. There's my track record. You can see all the stats down in here. If you want to look at the Monte Carlo, here's risk of loss. So everybody cares about risk, okay? The chance of losing 10%, 52%. The chance of losing like half the account, 0.5. A chance of losing 20%, 24%. A chance of losing 30%, 9%. These are good numbers if you don't know that, all right? This is the percent chances of basic you blowing up, okay? Annual return on average with costs counted in, 72.8%. And that's without us even trying. This is not leverage. This is not doing anything but trading Snorex. And again, if you guys follow and understand when I talk about Forex, it's slow. Okay. We took a $50,000 account, got it to 118,000, recorded end to end on Collective 2. These are the screenshots from it. Here are the details. This is what it says on Collective 2's site. 1,255 trades in real life brokerage accounts on Collective 2's site, people. So people who are like, oh, it wasn't live. Really? It wasn't live? Then go call Collective 2 liars. Don't call me. You can see every trade listed. That's how they work. Again, here's the stats, the correlations, the blah, blah, blahs. What was this? Today's change, what was this? 120. Okay, so total, okay, at this point, I think this was the max we had. We had made 129.6% in that 1 year period of time on that final day that whatever this was on the 1 year thing. 129.6% people in a year. Okay, fine. Tell me my system is crap. But I'll tell you this. If you can find a better system, I will put this out to everybody. Did he comb his hair with a brick? That's hilarious. Oh, that's a good one. If you can find another system better than ours, here's my bet and here's my guarantee to you. I will buy yours and a copy for myself. If it's software, if it's a subscription service, I'll buy yours and I'll buy mine. Just come to me, prove to me that it's better than ours. Bring a challenge to me, beat us. I will pay for yours and for mine. That is my guarantee. Any questions? Okay, opening up the floor. Anything I missed on that before I talk about Dr. Hanley?
No.
No? Okay, good. Come see our room, by the way, if you guys want to come learn our stuff. Here's the training section. Here's our strats. Here's the cool stuff. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. Look at me. I'm an expert salesman. I'm such a marketer. Tell you what. All right, now, let's talk about, I left this video open for a reason. Not this one. This one. Let's have some fun. Turn down the music. Turn down the lights. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at me when I used to have short hair and I don't know, man, I was so young there. Was that before kids? I think I had one kid at this point. Look at this young buck right here. Holy shnikes. All right. Alex, oh, this is going to be so good. So what you're about to see, folks, let me preface this with what's up. So we end this day here. Dr. Hanley approached me. This is back in, was this 2018? Yes. So a good while. April 2018. Okay. We had some run-ins with a guy named Dr. Hanley. Let's talk about who this guy is. YouTube, Dean Hanley. He calls himself a doctor. We'll talk about why that is. He lost his doctorate, by the way, for being a scam in the pharmaceuticals market.
Dr. Love.
Oh yes. He hadn't drawn. Oh, and so he removed my video from a long time ago because again he wanted to shill, and I turned down his trade titans. But this guy, let me just give the short answer to this. Dean Hanley presented himself to be the authority on scam rooms. Okay, his whole scam was to tell everybody else that this room's a scam. Come to our room. Okay, got it. Very simple formula. Okay, smart if you had a good room. Okay, and then he claimed that there were 12 titans. And if you were on his, if you got a Titan award, then you had been validated by Dean Hanley himself. Okay, that's the whole shtick. Okay. Dean Hanley approaches me. He wants to go out and prove that I'm a scam. He came approach us. I didn't know who he was. He won't come to you and say who I am. Like, hi, I'm Dean Hanley. I'm here to do this. He comes at you in some fake names and whatnot and wants to discredit you. Didn't know all this at the time. So this person sneaks into our room and he's trying to basically badmouth us. And he does. He makes a video about us that was terrible. I sent my legal team after him because he's completely slanderously writing bullshit about us. So I go, dude, you know that's not true. I sent you the broker statements. I sent you everything that you wanted to see, and then you wrote this. You made this video about us. I'm going to sue you. Well, he changed his tune. Let's see. Should I show the video of us first? Yes. So in that tune, he came. He did a challenge to us. And after he had our legal team after him, he changed his tune. And he even admits it in this video. Again, I'm just going to let y'all guys hear it from him. This is not hearsay. This is not me saying stuff like these other shills like Adam the Liar Webb, who lies every other word that comes out of his mouth is a lie. Okay? And you'll never see an actual proof of screenshot of anything from that guy ever. Unless it's photoshopped P&L, which is what we caught him in doing with the whole macro hedge scam, and I'm not gonna. That's a whole other one. You guys are gonna enjoy that in 2020. Okay, but let's come down here a little bit farther, and let's like any one of my videos. Click on one. There's a link in here to Dr. Hanley's video. Now, not to him, because why? Because he went out and pulled his video down and whatnot. But we've got his video. Where is it? Here we go. Dr. Dean Hanley. I present to you Dean Hanley's review on us. So you don't want to hear it from me. Let's talk about a Dean Hanley who did an assessment of our room.
The last 9 years I've reviewed over.
Okay. Are you ready? I hope you guys can hear this. Let me turn it up loud enough so you can hear it. All right, and can I do this fast forward? I'm gonna play it faster than normal. More video settings. Oh, come on. Let me play it faster than that. You gonna let me play it faster? No. Okay, here we go. Doctor, I present to you Dr. Dean Hanley on Vinny E. Mini. Ready? Go.
Over 1,600 rooms, some in great detail and depth, either through publication or review. And there are 3 rooms which I have failed to accurately portray their features, benefits, facts, and figures.
So he starts off with, I failed to yada yada. Okay, thank you.
And in each case, I took down the publication or the review, reversed my position, and published a correct one with my apology.
Okay.
I made the same mistake with Vinny E. Mini, a review that I put up
We
on
all make
video
mistakes.
for about 4 or 5 days, also on Vinny's place.
Yes, 4 or 5 days, because then he met my legal team. Okay, yeah, and then he took it down, so I can appreciate that. So initially, I actually gave him a semi amount of credit to go, okay, you know what, you can back out on your whole thing. Okay, do me a legit one. Long story short, later on, he offered me a Titan Award. Okay, so follow with this whole thing, because I think you're going to like this, but just let's see his original assessment of us, because when you guys find out what this guy does later, where he comes two-faced around because he got influenced by AK and other retards who are like that, and he saw a way that maybe he could get out from underneath my thumb because he knows that I'm going to wreck him, because I'm going to I know everything about him. I know his entire scam, how he even has... He promotes his wife's room. He won't tell you it's his wife, but his wife runs a trade room, and so does he. So they've got double the money coming in on scams. This is a double scam.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, that's all. And this is from Wayne, by the way. We'll introduce Wayne here in a bit, okay? But yes, Wayne is going to tell you some amazing stuff, but you're just not going to believe the level of scamming that is on the internet, folks. And even the ones who present themselves as though they are authorities are liars. Fakes and scams. Here we go.
That review in place.
Get this thing out of my way. Why is this quality thing here? Get out of here.
Trades real live money. As of today, this is the content going forward. Let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay.
Now, I've been looking at rooms to trade real live cash for some 4, 5, 6 months now.
Oh, have you?
And we are well aware that there's 2 elements to trading live money. First of all, the psychology of it. Mm-hmm. And secondly, the issues of execution, getting all your contracts filled in a trade and getting them out of the trade as well. So first of all, for my master list, I looked at rooms that have real live cash or money in their title. There's a lot of them.
And there's only one.
And here's some more. In addition, there's another 400 rooms that have some idea of real or live claims in their marketing and promotions. So it's a large list to look at, and I have been motoring through them one at a time, and I can tell you I've been 100% totally disappointed for the following reason.
Tell us, Dean, why you've been so disappointed.
You try to substantiate these claims of live trading or cash trading or real trading, you get lots of excuses. The most common are that you can't see that because it's confidential, it's against the law, or you have to join first. So it's against that backdrop that I took my 2-week trial with this room. Trade with Vinny, or E-Mini Vinny.
Da, 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 da.
This is Vinny right here in the inset.
Look at that young buck.
This is his starting profit loss, 0 for the beginning of the day. This is an example of 2 trades that are in progress. Here's one, NASDAQ, and behind it, one in oil. And this is the current...
2 trades simultaneously? No!
Trades. Now, trades may involve simultaneous indices at once. This is rare. Typically, the futures rooms that I've looked at
are shills, and they couldn't do it if they wanted to save their life. Exactly.
The best is when they try to say, oh, the SEC will come in.
Oh, I've never heard that one. That's a good one.
Oh, that's the one I got from him.
Oh, gosh.
Demanding form of
And then, and Bob.
and they're dynamic.
Oh, no.
In a sense that trades may be entered in with a large contract group. Some targets are hit, additional trades are put on, And in fact, the trade toggles back and forth like that. And
Yes, that's called our half on, half off that you learn in the final 40 days when you're talking about maximizing your winners. It's half on, half off, half on, half off, add, half on, half off, add, half on, half off. That's how we do it, folks. Ding, ding, dong. And yes, you can learn it right here. But he's talking about it right here. He didn't even know what it is. He hadn't been through a training program, but he at least saw it in our room. He admits it.
in fact, the brokerage statements, I'll just show you later, reflect that. I've never seen that either.
Broker statements.
And lastly, futures rooms that I've observed, when they trade, they put a trade entry in, and you see the price sort of flutter up or flutter down, and eventually approach it and fill it. In this
I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back.
room, the trades are filled rapidly, and it gives you the impression, if you blink and look away, that they're essentially filled off screen and then moved on, what I call cameo trades. But it's not true. It's just a decisiveness of the trading style. It's one feature, and this is it. Internal drive and confidence in the face of drawdown. They all take losing trades, and he takes them big because he trades a lot of contracts. One day as the day progressed, his room opens around 10 o'clock, it finishes around 4. This was the progress of the trades that day. Now this is what he exhibits. He exhibits the ability to take this losing trade. He's not moved from the center of calm, and he steps back up to the next trade with confidence. This is imperative. This is critical. I have been in rooms and seen traders that have lost far less than this become infuriated, become frustrated, become angry, start to curse, shut down the room, walk away, any of the combination. Not Vinny. So this, in fact, speaks to a character that's only seen under duress, and that's just the case here. It does not show his account information live in the room or on his brokerage statement for security reasons, but he shows the entire brokerage statement, and it's in consecutive order. It looks something like this. And this brings me to one point, again, which is unique to this room. He will often execute 200-300 single contract entries per day. I have never seen that in another room, ever. This is unique to this room. Obviously, if you're going to trade 10 or 15 contracts in and out, and you take multiple trades so during the day, this number of entries would be expected. But to see it spread out like this is quite dynamic. So to conclude then, for E-Mini Vinny, Trades Real Live, I need to start off by saying, after I removed my initial review and apologize, and I find the following. He streams with YouTube, he trades a large number of contracts, and he's very quick. The live cash trading is done with an internal confidence and drive that I don't see in other rooms. In fact, I don't see it at all, which may explain why after 6 months I have not found hardly any rooms to trade live cash. The room has light banter, it's interactive, it's funny. The realized profit loss per trade is shown running during the trade and during the day, and the daily videos are posted at night. The conclusions then is that you can verify live trading. This is the only room with this contract size. There's an excellent level of discipline. He is fearless. He has full transparency, and he has brokerage statements. And although I didn't evaluate his educational and mentorship programs, in fact, I'm often asked if those are available from the head trader, and the answer is yes. So this is Dr. Gee. Thanks for joining me. E-Mini Vinny, one of the only room I have found in the last 9 years that trades live, real cash, transparently in real time. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Say what? That guy trades live? You got to be joking
Never heard
me!
of it.
No!
Never heard of that.
I don't believe it!
Yeah.
Blasphemer!
Nobody does that.
Blasphemer! Yes, folks, and I've already showed you the broker statements. You guys can go check them out. You can watch the video. You can click on the link. You can check out the broker statement. Match up the timestamp. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, if your friends don't think that we do what we do, just ask them to at least go look. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just people, just at least go look for yourself. And don't be an Attachino. Alright, don't. Alright, he's from Canada. Maybe that's his problem. I don't know. In Canada, they got social medicine and stuff. Maybe they too many meds. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the problem is, but like, let's seek the truth, seek the proof, and don't listen to people in Seth's room. Oh my word. So they're so biased, folks. Like, they're so biased. Recognize bias ahead of time, please. Okay? Do it for yourself. Now, the end of that video, okay, I'm gonna turn down the lights again here for a minute. This is where we get serious. Like, this guy, so he does that thing, okay? I give him credit for doing that, okay? You at least finally told the truth. The guy chose the truth about us because he saw the broker statements, he saw our stuff, he's like, okay, you know what, actually it is. And by the way, he probably doesn't want to get sued. Okay, smart. But now, let me show you guys why I turned down, why would I turn down his Titan Award? Well, let's find out, shall we? So, regardless of that fact, he wants to play games. Now, mind you, I told him. Okay, this is probably talking about him. I'm gonna fast forward this. I'm gonna put it fast. So I hope you guys can. If this is too fast for you guys, slow it down later. But let's speed it on up. I'm like a 1.5, 1.75 guy myself, and let's try to keep up. I'll try to increase the quality here for a sec, and hopefully this will be visible and you guys can follow. Here we go. That basically I was going after him and his Titan Award since it's a scam. But let's have some fun. I'm done for the day. You guys, are you guys interested in being a little entertained here for a minute? Yes, I am. I've got my beverage in hand. I might need some popcorn. Sent me a funny, nasty little email.
ES. Color dog alert for ES.
He actually sent me 2. So for posterity's sake and fun, let's pull these up here. Man, I meant to Riley. I meant to have you download that video because I thought he might take it down because I scared the pants off him. But here is what he wrote to me under his 2 different account names. He's writing under Alex Belmont, which he so notoriously touts up in his videos as, ooh, it's my pseudonym, as though he's, so he says, you are rude, arrogant, hostile, and vicious, and you are in this video. Now, mind you, I didn't reply to that one. So he sent another one, and he sent this one. And then he sent and said, can arrogant, nasty, hostile, insulting, rude Vinny comment about this video? So again, didn't comment, didn't say anything about this one. He sends me a second one, again, still using a Yahoo account. Like, what a moron, the fact that you're still using Yahoo.
Who uses a Yahoo account? No
let's get to it. Let's see, so he took this down, let's look at it. Let's see if we got the link. Did he really take it down?
May as well have
this video has been removed by the user. I bet it has. I bet it has. You better go run and hide. Yeah. Oh yeah. You go ahead and take that on down, my friend. Yeah, you want to take that down because I've got a nice set of screenshots here. Because I had a feeling he would. He seems like the kind of chicken. He knows after I told him what I was basically gonna do to him in reverse of this whole thing. Yeah. No, you go right ahead, turn me into CFTC. I will not appreciate that. I don't want to have to deal and have to answer questions and show everybody and all that kind of stuff. I've been trying to avoid that like the plague, all right? I still tell everybody, listen, you assume that everything you see here is hypothetical, is educational purposes only, regardless of the fact that I can trade my live account when and where I want to. But this guy decided to go and do a review on me, although he did not request if he was allowed permission to. He also used my visuals, etc., all without permission, and then he gave a negative review on mine and a positive review of his wife's. Yes, folks, his wife. Do y'all remember this lady, April?
Oh,
is the name
it's
April
about to get wrecked.
Hold on, I'm going to show you guys in case you guys forgot this fun little one right here. Tradeforgreatness.com. I'm going to even do them a little plug. Folks, if you guys want to follow somebody in simulation, this lady right here has got a real busy looking Wix website you guys can go check out.
Ooh, Wix!
And look, they got a Trade Titan Award. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. You know how much this Trade Titan Award costs, folks? I could have one on my website. For the low cost of $475 up front for an initial fee of $475.
Yeah, but now he charges $750
per month. I can keep this little icon on my website, and he'll continue to write positive reviews about me while he downplays everybody else. That is his scam. How do we know this? Oh, well, we need a little research and homework on this guy. Apparently, I'm not the only person he's decided to go after and do this thing to, and he's actually offered some people to be able to get this Trade Titan Award. I'm sure he thought he was going to offer that to me, but he kind of figured out that I'm not the kind of guy to play around. I don't play games. All right, so this guy decides, let's put this back over here because they have no idea what's going on over here, so we'll just keep those out there. But here's a...
Color dog alert for the down.
Let's meet April. Where's the meet April sign?
NASDAQ.
Here we go, meet April. There she is, Miss April. This fine lady right here. If you guys don't remember her, Miss April, she is a comedian and actress, which I think goes great for these simulated wannabe fake websites that try to claim that they're going to teach you how to trade. Miss April right here is a comedian and actress. Now that is funny, okay? To me, that's funny. Because what he did in his video, he literally, golly, I wish I could have downloaded that video. I hope he is not chicken enough and he puts that back out there. But regardless of that, he basically tried to claim all these things about what we do here. It was hilarious. I wish you guys could have seen it. Y'all would be laughing so hard, but he pulled it down like a chicken. Let's see if we can find this guy. Did he actually take down his whole channel? Dean Handley. Surely he didn't take down his whole channel. Oh yeah, see, here's what it was. 17 seconds.
Color dog alert for NASDAQ.
All observations, emails, and supportive data sent to the CFTC as a formal complaint. Yeah, so this guy apparently is going to try to turn me into the CFTC. Just to be a turd. Is it that great? Supporting materials, documents, and communications have now been submitted to the formal complaint and involved withdrawal from the public domain. Oh, right. So, yes. Apparently he has submitted me to the CFTC. Well, like am I supposed to believe that? I don't know. Mr. Hanley here with his 529 subscribers. Who, man, y'all, I wish y'all could see the video. It is quite hilarious of his claims and ridiculousness. All right. But yeah, he goes out and he tries to. Well, let's do it like this. Let's type in. Oh, I know it was Avis Trader. Dean.
NASDAQ. Color dot alert for
Here we
NASDAQ.
go. So let's hear about this guy here real quick.
Down. Color dot alert for down.
Kill the jams because y'all want to hear this. This is the guy who apparently is turning me into the CFTC. Mind you, again, this is the guy who is the inventor of the Trade Titan Award. Remember that name, the Trade Titan Award program. He gives it away supposedly for transparency, clarity, blah blah blah. And mind you, this is the site that he touts up, Trade for Greatness, which by its own right says I show all sim trade entries, targets, stops, blah 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 in real time. And he says this is the pristine example of what a real website and what a real trade room should be. I'm up 20,000 since February 1st in a sim account. So like, is this a false? I don't know, but since March 1st, 7530. That's fantastic news. Thanks. They've got Excel spreadsheets with little graphs and stuff. You know, no supporting brokerage statements and whatnot. Yeah, this guy trolled me so hard. But now let's listen to this. Y'all want to hear it and see? This is Dr. Dean Hanley review.
Dear traders, I'm Alexander from tradingpriceactionfutures.com, and this is a short video about Dr. Dean Hanley. After having dealt with a guy calling himself Dr. Dean Hanley, the man that evaluates trading rules, I have decided to do my review about Dr. Dean Hanley himself. The story. Back in May, I was approached by Dr. Dean Hanley with a request to do an evaluation of a trading rule. After a quick Google search, I had my doubts about.
Now that's actually interesting. This guy from Avis Trader actually says that he requested if he could do a review. Now that'd be different. If he requested he wanted to do a review of me and started to get into things and he actually did his research and homework on us, I'd be like, hey, cool. You know, let's do that. So at least in this guy's case, he approached him. But now watch, we're going to show you why. Because remember what I said earlier? This guy wants you to pay to get his Titan Award so he can, quote unquote, basically give you a boost and that kind of yada yada, send you traffic and this type of thing. Let's see how that works out. All right, here we go.
My first point was, why would someone that is running a trading room through North Trading, this is the website, wants to do an evaluation?
Now let's talk about that for a minute. Does this website template look familiar? Wait a minute. Doesn't this look like... Hold on a minute. Is this the same website? Hold on.
Running a trading room through North
Trading. Let's look.
This is the web.
Okay. You notice this template? Does this look familiar? Let me scratch my head. Where does this look familiar? Let me think here. Oh, that's right. It looks like this website. The same Trade for Greatness and the buttons and the blah blah blah. Oh, it's the exact same template. Is that funny? Hey, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's my here's why I kind of feel bad, because I realize that Miss April is Handley's wife. Pretty sure, because you're going to see her in this video in just a minute. So get ready for this one. Hold on your hats, folks. This gets hilarious. Here we go. So same website template from Wix, mind you. It's the free one. They didn't even pay to take off the Wix disclaimer. So these people who make so much money, supposedly, and yet they're using the Wix website builder that's easy and free, and it still has the advertisement down here, which means this is the free version of the Wix website, whatever. That's fine. Oh, look, here's True North Trading, also touted up by who? Trade for Greatness. Do all these things start to ring a bell? But this person apparently is turning me into the CFTC. I'm not happy about it. So let's continue on here.
Alert for NASDAQ.
Wants to do an evaluation of a concurrent.
Alert for NASDAQ.
My second point was that the list of the so-called trading titans includes some of the biggest scams of all times.
So some of the biggest scams of all times are included in this Titan Award. Ring a bell, ding ding dong. Here we go. Let's keep going. Why would that be? Oh, let me think about it.
Rooms that are trading with no trading dome visible in the trading room or no trading from the charts required to be on that list. Communicating trade entries, targets, and stops in real time. This is the website.
Alert for NASDAQ.
Trade Titans list. Right now, 14 trading rooms are on that list.
Okay, so let's see if we recognize any of these. Probably not any of them. Pretty sure they're all toast. I remember Emmett Moore, if you guys know who he is, famous reviewer, reviewing these guys, giving these a no. The rest of these, never heard of. But all these guys, think about the totals here. He said, I don't know, he said about 14, but each one of these pays approximately $150 per month to get this Trade Titan Award, supposedly. And this is the whole scam, but each one of these either pays him, or in the case of his lady, one of these is his own website. Of course, giving yourself your own awards is something called racketeering. I gotta turn off this sound. Hold on, folks, sorry.
Alert for NASDAQ.
You're killing me. You're killing me. All right, hold on here. Let's pull this back. This is too fun. Okay, so giving yourself your own award is something called racketeering. So, yeah, you want to play games with me? I'm not the person to play games with. Let's keep going. Let's listen.
My last point was that there are some rumors on the web that the rooms that are listed on the Trading Titans list are paying a monthly subscription to be on that list.
You don't say! Oh, you don't say! Oh, you gotta pay to be on the Titan list! Oh, now it all makes sense. Of course, you're gonna troll a room like mine so that you can tout up your horse bags over there. Oh, let's hear some more.
So, to be a winner, you finally have to pay to be on that list. Now the question is, are those Trade Titans really that good? I decided to give Dr. Dean Handley a chance and gave him free access for about 2 months into my trading room. My first impression was that I was dealing with a friendly man. The only thing that I did not like was that he sometimes spoke in the room after I made a specific trade and congratulated me. It was like he was asking for attention from the other room members. Now comes the funny stuff. After he ended his work of evaluating my trading room, I got an email from him with the following message. Let's take the email up here. I'm not inventing stuff here. This was his email to me from Dean Handley at dayhandley at yahoo.com. Hello Alex, I have completed my evaluation of your trade room and I thank you for your kind permission for me to visit. I am most pleased, Alex.
He didn't ask me for permission.
Useful, transparent and profitable. Well done. I see patience, exactness and quite frankly the largest fixed targets I have seen in 956 rooms to date. And then comes a little chit-chat here. He even sent me a video message. Let's take a look at that too. It was a message that was sent to me, and note that this was not a setup by me. This is not a lookalike. This is Dr. Dean Handley himself. Let's watch his message here.
This gets epic.
Takes a little bit.
Okay, Alex, I don't know if you can hear me, but
Wait! Hold on. Who all do we see in this picture? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me do some processing identification. Vinny, E-Mini. Vinny. Wait a minute. Who is I this can't fine watch. lady back here? I can't look. No. Dishmaid. No. Where do I know this? No. Where do I know? Enhance. Enhance. Wait a minute. I've got it. Enhance. Computer. Who is this? Meet April. Well, Miss April. In her apron, no less. Yeah, not apron. I think she might be in her nightie, which is cool. Look, I love working from home. It's totally cool. I get it. All right. I wear the same kind of t-shirts every day and sweatpants. It's kind of my thing. Maybe in summertime some shorts. But let's get past the fact. There is April! Wait, folks, hold on. What kind of scam are we talking about here? And who is this? Is this Dean? This is Dean in his doctor's office. Now, folks, very professional. Now, here's little Stogie over here. He's pretty cool. I think he plays on my team, actually. He seems pretty cool. He's like, hey, let me check out what Dad's doing. Well, Mommy is running a trade room. Daddy is giving Mommy the Titan, if you know what I mean. Awards, folks. We're talking about awards. He's giving her the awards. So funny! Okay. So, Mr. Trade Titan, who gives Mommy April Titan Award for her transparency because, you know, she shows everything in her trade room. Okay, guys, y'all need to start thinking the way I'm talking about her trade room, ladies and gents. I'm not talking about Valentine's Day proposals from Mr. Handley here. Handy, if you know what I'm saying. So Mr. Handy in his kitchen starts to propose this beautiful rendition of, hey, I think you are an awesome trade room. Why don't you pay me and I'll give you a Titan Award, just like I gave Wifey here. Because who is this guy right here? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, identifications have been completed, other than the little guy over here, and for, you know, obvious reasons, he's a child, same reason I wouldn't show you my account. For security reasons, we're not going to talk about that. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is Dr. Handley, since we're doing official documentations here. Yes, doctor, which I don't even want to call him doctor because I don't know that for a fact. Speaking of not knowing things for facts, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Dean Handley and April in the same kitchen who gives this one a Titan Award. This is, by definition, something called REKT. I shouldn't do that in red. Can I get another color, please? Tell them what he's won, Bob. Oh, you've won yourself a new color. Racketeering and a scam. All right, these two people run a scam, and yet they're coming over and want to give my room a negative review. Which, look, you want to give a negative review because you don't like what I do, that's fine. But now you want to claim that you're a doctor and you're going to hand out awards and you're going to threaten that you're not going to give me an award, give me a negative review if I don't pay you to be in your Titan Award. Oh, and by the way, you're going to turn me in the CFTC for, you know, basically to cause me trouble and harm. Well, damages are coming, my friend, for every dime I have to spend to make my case, if that case were to come. Well, Mr. Handley, I hope this house is bigger than it looks and that you have the money to fund my legal fees. But thanks. Let's listen in a little bit further here, okay? Just had to digest, because this little moment here, this is a pivotal moment as Dr. Hanley decides to give his proposition to yet another trade room. Let's see. He wants to give this guy a Titan Award. Remember that. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, so, you know, I submit a paper to Futures Truth every 3 months. If I have a trade Titan room to recommend, I do. And if I don't, well, I just write on something else. And this time I'm writing on the value of pullback entries and the value of bracket trades as fixed targets. The room I'm recommending, this time I'm writing on the value of pullback entries and the value of bracket trades as fixed targets.
That's definitely April, the famous comedian and actress, leaving the room as Dr. Hanley is thinking about giving her a Trade Titan Award to, what is it, futurestruth.com? I don't even know. I gotta look that up. This just gets funnier and funnier to me. But what is he thinking? What are you thinking, bro? But this is just getting hilarious. But let's continue on. This is hilarious.
The room I'm recommending this time is Trade Edition with Carlos Diaz.
Portugal, Spain. I think he's choosing his victims.
15th of September. The next paper will be 3 months later, so it'll be just about mid-December. And that's when I would add yours in, all right? Because I have to finish up the analysis and so on down the line. Anyway, you said that you would be interested. Yes, that's good. So what I'll do is I'll send you the proposals we have. There's 3 of them, part 1, 2, 3. Part 1 sort of describes why we've all gotten together to do this. Part 2 describes what we're going to do. And part 3 is the cost basis, and it's very cost effective. And I work with an SEO, a search engine optimization guy, and I wouldn't agree to do this with the Trade Titans until we got the cost way down. In fact, I didn't want to do it at all because it's a lot of work. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm in it now. So I will send that to you now, and let me know if you can open up and hear this recording. Take care.
So that was his video message. So until here, nothing wrong, and no surprises for me.
No surprises for him because he hasn't met April yet and knew that was April walking around in his kitchen. But let's keep on. This is getting good.
Now comes the bad part of the whole story that I already had my suspicions and that I talked about on my third point here. He wrapped things up with an excuse that about 8 months ago the so-called trade titans wanted to form a group with themselves to amplify their market status, SEO efforts and search engine page rankings. So I was invited by him to join with a minimal cost. Let's take a look at that email from him. I think it is on this page. No. Just give me a few seconds here.
He's doing it live like I do. Hold on, let me look at this. Let me look this up. Hold on. Oh, here we go.
Was the email from him with the 3 parts that he had included? Basically, part 1 and part 2 were just explanations. Part 3, where he talks about the costs of the.
Sorry, go.
Of the trading of the whole scheme, in my opinion. So to be on the list here, I had to pay him a starter fee of $475, and then a monthly fee of $150. So a total start.
Oh man, that is funny. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that in that shot because it's way down at the very bottom, but it literally shows $150 right there, $475 up front, one-time fee per room, $200, one-time executive summary per room, $275, for a total of $475 up front, and then after the $475, $150 a month to maintain, well, for SEO purposes. Let's see what kind of SEO they're going to be buying. Just curious. This guy kept going. It was awesome. So yes, you're going to pay for this Trade Titan Award that I gave to my wifey and other groups that pay me money. Let's keep on. Oh yeah.
$50. So a total startup fee of $475, a monthly fee of $150. So to wrap things up here, the evaluation is made by someone, but the decision to form a trading titans list is not coming from the jury that does his impartial verdict, but from the petitioners. Are they working together here? I then did a quick search to see how many traffic was generating that website, and my surprise was that it had a very low traffic. Let's do it again here. Let's first begin with his website at TesseractTrading.com. Let's look what the stats are here. Not enough data. Traffic by countries, not enough data. Traffic source, not enough data. So a little bit strange here. Let's look up the Global Trade Titans website at globaltradetitans.com. Let's take a look at that website. Traffic overview. Not enough data. Traffic by country.
Not enough data.
Sources.
Not enough data.
Hey. No traffic either. That's a little bit strange. So I then compared the traffic from a similar website from Emmett Moore at www.tradingschools.org. That does a similar work. Let's look at that website in case something is wrong here. Traffic overview. Hey, he has 20k visitors a month. That's a little bit strange. I think he has mentioned Emmett Moore on his own website. I think there was something on his website about Emmett Moore. Be aware of Emmett Moore. Here he
Anybody in here know who Emmett Moore is? Emmett Moore's a stand-up dude. He basically goes out there and does exactly what this guy does as far as reviews, which means if this guy is bad-mouthing him, if he takes the moment to actually drop a public service announcement, beware of Emmett Moore, he basically is a self-admitted SEC felon who's recently begun attacking websites within the trading industry. Because he probably talked about your scam and your scam rooms is hilarious, but Emmett Moore actually does exactly what this guy does. So all he does, again, same old thing, bad-mouths a good group that's legit. He just showed it. That tradeschools.org he just showed with all the traffic is Emmett Moore's website that he does trade school room evaluations that this guy claims to do, but only trades up, does trade titans and touts them up. If they pay him $475 up front plus $150 a month, then you can be a trade titan. And this guy apparently is turning me into the CFTC because he doesn't think that my broker statements are enough to show that I'm trading live. Funny. Very funny. Yeah, so let's continue on. This is fun.
He's talking about Emmett Moore. I don't know why he does that. But I think if he could read, the whole story that he has here is on the website of Emmett Moore too. So Emmett Moore is not lying to anyone. But let's move on here. So, paying to be on a winners list, ranked on a website with poor traffic. After that, I just decided to not respond back to his email and just leave this man alone. But after about 1 month, my logo was still on his website, indicating that he was evaluating my services. So his visitors are apparently waiting for a conclusion of the evaluation of my services. I then decided to lock this man out of his hole and made a proposal that he probably would reject, taking into account the poor traffic that his website of the Trades Titans is generating. I also advised him to clearly inform all the people from whom he wants to evaluate their services to mention about the costs that are involved in the case of passing the evaluation and to be on the Trading Titans list. My proposal was creating a referral fee structure that would give him 10% of all the clients he would get to me. Of course, my proposal was declined by him. Why would someone accept such a proposal if he already knows that he probably will not generate any referrals? Conclusion of the whole story. Dr. Dean Hentley has only one objective, and that is getting more trade rooms listed as Trade Titans, so he can gain from the subscriptions. I personally have no problems with any kind of referral fees, but this kind of behavior has only a win-win situation for Dr. Dean Hentley himself. On the so-called Trade Titans list are listed a total of 14 trading rooms. Some very good rooms, and others that are a total scam, with no transparency at all, a complete and total fraud. Do I want to get a place in the middle of this pupil? No, definitely not. His reviews have been corrupted by the money. His reputation is heading in the wrong direction. Please be aware of this. I'm Alexander Soares from Trading Price Action on Futures.com, and this was my review about Dr. Dean Hentley.
And his exceptionally good-looking wifey April, who did get herself one of them there Titans Award. Now I wonder how much she's paying for it. Oh man, it's just so funny. Oh, it's just so funny. I really wish y'all could see. So go figure. He's got all these out there. Let's thumbs down that one for him. But he goes out here and he just look, all these disabled comments for the video. Yeah. What's funny is he allowed comments for mine initially and antagonizing me to try to answer him twice. And I finally answered and said, sure, I'm coming after you for many reasons. This, and this. Got Michael Oates' room shut down about a year and a half ago, and now I'm going to shut down you in April. So good luck with that. But yeah, that was the last we heard of Dr. Dean. But in final notes, in the event that we do have to deal with CFTC craziness, I'm going to go ahead and do my due diligence right here. And again, we've gone through how this is a live account traded right here in Chart Trader Properties. We go in here. Simulation now is set to red, and it's not happening. It's gray right now. So how is that? Oh, it's because that's the Windows default color, which I have changed to save my eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys hear me all the time. I think health is important. I wear glasses in here most of the time to help with the blue block against 10 screens that are shining in my face. I just want to show you guys an example here real quick. Let me show you what happens if white is on my screen. If you've ever been in one of those shop light rooms or like, I don't know, a videography room, something like this, they actually might like this. Let's do a real big, oops. let's do a real big white screen here real quick and see what this looks like. And you know, you'll see why it makes sense, why I'm going to keep things nice and dark. When white is on the screen, I mean, I can't see anything. Everything that's bright white just pops out and hits you right in the face. And this is, you know, an exaggeration. Obviously, I get it. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to go crazy. I'm just saying, oof, oh, my eyes feel so much better. But anyhow, yes, I changed the color because they're like, oh, you're changing the color of your non-simulation to fake what you're doing. No, that's actually not why I'm doing it. But thanks for playing. Thanks for trying. Yeah. So in final notes, I do need to go ahead and pull up the track record craziness. Here is the conversations of this guy who came into our room acting like he's somebody else, and you know, his pseudonym Alex Belmont, blah blah blah. He did actually write me as Dean Handley at some point, but he says things like, so the short answer is no track record room, robot in collective sim, so that doesn't count. Did I miss anything? Well, yes, that's not what I told you. That I spent a lot of time answering his questions. I sent him this example from, these were not robotic trades, these were discretionary trades taken in my Forex account for 91% over 1 year's period. It's verified by a third party, verified collective 2, they're handling all that stuff. Yes, it says hypothetical, because just because I get that entry doesn't mean you're going to get the exact same entry. Hypothetical, exactly, we all understand what that means. But apparently somebody who's just trying to troll you, wants you to pay for a Trade Titan award, or muscle you into thinking that you have to. That's what's up. My friends say you have some real juice when it comes to trading. Can I review a track record before taking a room trial? So that's where it started. So I gave him all the details. Then he comes back and says, so the short answer is no track record, robot sim. Did I miss anything? I'm like, yeah, you did. You're a moron. You missed that point. Okay, I'm not the nicest guy. I get it. I'm not going to win the nicest guy award. I get that. Okay, but anyhow, he trolled me pretty hard. Several different emails. This isn't the entire email chain. What else did he write at some point? He wrote something about that I write at the 5th grade level. He said he took my email that I sent back to him and it says, oh, I ran your email through something readability scanner and it says that the email's at a 5th grade level. He's saying that I write at a 5th grade level. What's funny about that is he doesn't even understand that what he said doesn't even make sense, because he said the readability statistics are 5th grade level, which actually means you gotta be smart. Okay, you just have to at least be smart. Follow with me. But readability means a 5th grader can read what you wrote and they can digest it and understand what Vinny said. 1st grader, 3rd grader, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, maybe not. But readability means that a 5th grader can understand it, which means D.R. Handley, you old crazy man, scammer, you should be able to understand what I wrote to you. I wrote very clearly so that even a 5th grader can understand. Yet you insult me, or attempt to insult me, and say, you write at a 5th grade reading level. Oh my word. Just, this is the type of childishness that this person is. Now, whatever he says, and I've seen something that he's got ties with the CFTC, whether I can even believe that anymore or not, I don't know. But we are prepped up, repped up, and this is my live trade room response to the now non-existent videos, which apparently, remember, he put this out this weekend, and he's already taken it down. So to act as though it goes up in the weekend, all right, his little review, and he says, actually, you know, it's funny, Riley actually sent me a note and said, hey, remember that Handley guy? You were right, he was going to do a review on you. Did you see he wrote something? And I'm like, oh, whatever, didn't see it. Well, he sent me a second one, and then Riley forwarded it to me, so I finally took a look. Well, here it is now. Can arrogant, nasty, hostile, insulting Vinny comment about this video? E-mini Vinny YouTube. We click it now, though, folks, and wait for it. Wah, wah. This video has been removed by the user, and it has been replaced with, I don't know, he's saying, I mean, to me, this is a threat. So I'm not going to deal with it much. I'm going to send it over to my legal team and have them go after this guy, making threatening bull crap stuff to me, trying to muscle me into purchasing his stuff. Apologies. This is supporting materials on Vinny E-Mini Trading, Learn Code Trade. This video is supporting materials, documents, and communications have now been submitted to the formal complaint and have been withdrawn from the public domain. All observations reported is sent to the CFTC as a formal complaint. All right. So again, if he takes this video down, I'm taking screenshots here of this. I've got screenshots of what I wrote to, and I only wish I would have downloaded his video so I could use that as evidence as well. But I'm pretty sure YouTube, if we need to, can extract that from their little archives there. And if he has truly submitted that, which is funny, his little screenshots and everything else that he tried to put out there is quite hilarious. And the very days that he was in the room, I posted broker statements for, and yet he claims that the broker statements aren't enough because he didn't see my account number in literally a screenshot like this. This is the one thing he sent over. Because again, I do this. Like, I'm gonna take a screenshot right here. Wait for it. Ding. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna take a screenshot, and then yes, folks, I'm gonna put a little blocker over my account number like this and bring it up here so you guys can see, so that I can show you guys the difference between my gross and my net after I pay the commissioner, right? AKA my inventory dealer. So I sent a screenshot like this. He uses this in the video and says, see this? Look at that. Covering up his account number. Oh, see? Fake. This is movable. Remember, here we go. Oh, y'all see me moving that around? Y'all can see. Oh, starting to reveal it. Oh. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. All right, folks. Let's roll this. Alrighty then, folks, we had a good time today. Beautiful stuff. Time for, well, it's the final hour here. We're up 3K coming back from...
Oh my goodness, holy shnikes, man, that brings back some memories. I haven't watched that video in a long time. Yeah, so Dr. Handley the Scammer, let me show one more thing, because he just segued into Emmett Moore. We're just going to get it all out of the bat here tonight. Again, like, we'll probably have to break this thing in multiple parts for somebody, you know, you guys hanging out tonight. There's like a big party in here. Hope you guys are enjoying this, having some fun with it, trying to make it as entertaining as possible. But wait till you see this. Emmett Moore, who he talked about, has done a review on me before, believe it or not. The Emmett Moore, the tradeschools.org review. Here's Emmett Moore and my conversations with him. Let me move this over here. Can you guys see this? Yeah. Maybe right here? Right here, right here, right here. There we go. Okay. But you guys can't see the title of that, can you? Okay, here's the title of this. Okay, tradingschools.org review. All right, and so we're looking right here. Emmett Moore contacted me back in 2017. Here's our conversation. This is Emmett Moore with tradingschools.org. I write reviews about trading educators, trading software, trading systems, mentor programs, etc. Folks, if you don't know who this is, like, this guy's a big deal. Go look at tradingschools.org. Okay, and this is him. This is the guy writing to me, talking to me. Here we go. Requesting. Look, this is how you approach someone about a review, Dr. Hanley. If you watch this video later, take note. This is how you do it. You ask. Okay? Currently, I have 5,000 daily subscribers to my blog. In the past several weeks, several of my readers have reached out to me regarding to write a review about your service. Would love it if you can help me draft a review. In all honesty, the majority of my reviews are negative. Look how upfront he is about. I love this man. Being upfront, being real about it. And he basically is bearing me bad news right here for most people. And normally I do negative things. Up to you. Thanks. Thanks for giving me the chance. Give me a shot, folks. Challenge me. I will bring it. However, some are not. Some are quite positive. Examples below. Positive review, negative review. Look what he does here. The biggest question, what readers ask me, does the educator actually trade or does the educator have a track record? Folks, I just showed you both. Emmett Moore says the same thing. This is the guy who judges. Let him judge. You guys come be the judge. Your help on drafting a positive review would be greatly appreciated. P.S. Hardly anyone gets a negative review that works with me on crafting the message. The only time I draft a negative review is when I have multiple complaints and an unresponsive vendor. Thank you for helping me write something positive. Now that's nice that he's like, I'll give you the chance. Okay? So let's see. Here's our thing. So I sent him our old man. These bring back some memories. Y'all remember? Who's been with me long enough to remember this? CG, remember this? Look at that old banner. Woohoo! Brings back some memories right here. Wow, I gotta look at this again.
God, that thing's old.
Wow, look at the colors. We've come a long way, bro. Here's our toolbox. Benny's toolbox. It was later named AlgoBox. Licensure machine. We trademarked that. Oh man, this is nostalgia right here. Okay, so I sent him. I set up Emmett Moore so he could use our stuff. Emmett Moore from me. Happy Hump Day. Just left you a voicemail. I called him. Don't have a lot of time to write, but in short, I don't mind getting you what you need. There's me. Don't mind getting you what you need. However, I do have a few requests, and the largest being that you hold off on releasing your review at this time until I and my team are completed with our toolbox conversions over to NT8. Have I been planning this for a long time or what? It's 2017. We're talking about NT8, which is slated to be finished in the next month or so. Yeah, I'm a little bit off, aren't I? David Atnip, look who's here, Mr. Atnip himself. He's been with me forever. That's 3 years ago, 2017 now. Holy shnikes. Where did I just do that mouse thing? Okay. Which is slated to be finished the next one. Yeah, right. I've been asked others to also withhold review releases as well. My reasoning in this request is simple. If, when you and others release your reviews, it will cause an influx of folks coming into our doors. That's not necessarily a bad thing. However, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I want to be ready to have all we have and ready to offer for them when they come. So that's really my only request. I'd also, in general, like to maintain a level of privacy as appropriate and as able as possible. I'm not hard to look up, but I'd rather not beg for it with wackos on the internet, if you know what I mean. I don't mind sharing my personal details with you, but I'd rather ask that you keep that personal information to yourself. Thanks. We aren't selling a magic bullet or an easy button. In fact, I'm pretty harsh and brutal on those who call what we do easy. Can anybody attest to that? Am I still the same? I think I am. And I'm just as...
I'm Rocky Balboa in this.
And I'm just as brutal on myself at times when necessary. I read your comment on the Rocky equity curve, and yeah, that's the reality of trading. Mind you, so the reference on that, he came into our room. He asked me to see my current P&L for that month, and it was rocky. Okay, it was like, blah. He was like, "Ooh, that looks terrible." I'm like, "I know." It was a rough month. It was like, the thing looked like this. It ain't no 45-degree angle like these shit-tards that lie. All right, and I'm like, "Yeah, it was rocky." I said, "Yeah, that's the reality of trading." Right? This first quarter especially difficult with the VIX levels. Like, I'm just telling him how it is. Being at all-time lows, since 1993, it's been very difficult. We don't pretend like some of these joker Twitter traders who act as though they're always green every day. We have our red days, and we try to keep our max risk levels of 5%. In a day, that is a max daily loss where we just cut and run. And yes, we do it live right there in the room with everyone. They see the winners and the losers. We don't make any promises on performance, but we aim to work with smart traders to improve our overall performance with several of my list of edges, which some also come from Ecclesiastes and others and its inherent wisdom. Bullet points. 1. 2 heads are better than 1. For 2, okay, so now I go into my whole digestion of Ecclesiastes because this is my thing. Scope of 78 markets, my whole rendition, I laid it out for him, no substitute, because again, I'm trying to lay out, if he wants to talk about me, I wanted him to like make sure that this stuff gets into his review. You guys can read this for yourselves. If you like, take a screenshot, pause the video, whatever later. I guess I would be remiss to say that all that is all I ask, because I have another ask. I just thought of it. I'd like and ask that you go thoroughly through my mentorship training videos alongside your participation in our room. I'm going to set you up with full access gold member package for you to fully assess and understand how we operate. We are not a simple setup and we don't pretend to be. However, once a full understanding is grasped, many come to realize that all the tools and complexity lead to what I call simplexity. I coin and define this word to mean the ability to simplify complexity into its fundamental units and adhering to Occam's razor and KISS theory. The simplest solution is the same results is the king. With the same results is king. Anyhow, I've gone on and on. I'll stop here. What I'm going to do is set you up with all your access gold pass. I hope you have Ninja Trader 7. Saw you in the public room today and chit chat about weren't in premium, blah, 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 blah. Okay, once I get my broker statement this evening, I can send it over to you and you can feel free to match it up with what we did in the room today with the broker statement record if you would like to get you started. P.S. You should be receiving some emails tonight with information on your access. Johnny will get you set up. Blah, 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 blah. Beginner channel. All right. See ya. Stay strong. Any questions? Emmett Moore. Now, let's see where I think I sent in my broker statements. You guys want to see this broker statements I sent to Emmett Moore while he was doing? Requested a read receipt. Ah, fucking. I guess maybe I never hit that button. All right. Read receipt from Emmett Moore. He's probably going to be like, dude, that was 3 years ago. Did you get an NT8 out yet so I can do your review? God bless. Vinny E-Mini, thanks for responding. Love the moniker. I think he's talking about Vinny E-Mini. I got your voicemail. Thank you. Truthfully, I didn't think you would reply. Didn't think you'd reply. How about that? Yes, folks, we do it differently around here. I am different. I expect to be. I will never be normal. Don't expect me to be. Hardly anyone does. Hence the long list of bad reviews. Anyway, I love writing positive reviews, and the traffic is a major boon to anyone that receives a positive review. Last I checked, I have the most frequented review site for trading products. People love my reviews because I ask the tough questions. Invariably, we always drift toward those pesky account statements. Now, before you get all nervous and upset, the truth is that trading is really hard. In fact, nearly everyone loses at it. Trading vendors are no different. However, if you can cobble together something, even a tiny little account where I can report percent wins and losses without divulging your, quote, your tiny hands, I don't know what that is, etc. I did a review last month with a guy that had no account statements, but he traded live for a month with a tiny stock account. He did okay, and I gave him a great review. Okay, whatever. Basically, I need to build a cover for a positive review, so if you don't have anything to show right now, I'd like to give you the opportunity to put something together. What a nice guy, even though I just told him I'd send it for today. Love your marketing panache. I don't know what that is, but must be something good. Very entertaining. You might be a star in the making. Let me know your thoughts. This is Emmett Moore, 2017. Let's see what else you got here. Same email, some kind of duplicate. Follow up. Hey, Emmett, not sure if you're still awake, but since we're kind of setting you up on the outside normal process, filling out the mentorship application, I do need your Google account, email address. This is me trying to get him set up. Okay, that's all it was. Because he wanted some more access to our stuff. Here we go. Did I send in my AMP stuff? Okay, I did redact it. Forwarding my account statement from AMP attached to go along with that. Okay, so here's what I did, folks. I gave him the video where he can match up the timestamp. Free 7-day trial with a GUI Acrobat so I could redact it. Let me know if you have anything. Well, this is, I forgot I'd first done this. I had to learn how to do this to redact this statement. But here's the PDF, folks. The attached PDF. Man, I haven't seen this in a long time. Which one was this one? That's a daily statement. How many pages is this one? This was not too many. Is that 7 pages? Okay, redacted. Look at all this craziness that I did. This is a lot more complicated back then, but there it is, $3,015. Can y'all read that? I don't think so. Let me zoom in. 100%. Maybe 125%. This is what I sent Emmett Moore the day he was in our room, recorded video. Oh shoot, there's my numbers. Okay. Oh, that's what's up there. Oh geez, I was showing him all kinds of stuff. Oh God bless. Okay, I don't know why I sent her all that. Anyhow.
I don't find any movies called All Kinds of Stuff.
Thanks, Alexa. Be quiet. Okay, so here's me making sure. Oh, I even showed partial. Man, I'm revealing a little bit too much now for you crazies. Anyhow, I guess my old account number started with 82. All right, and then all this redacted, and then here we go. And there is my made $3,000 that day, commissions, all that kind of stuff. There it is, 3,015 sent to Emmett Moore, and the video recording. Can you ask for anything more? Somebody please tell me what else you can ask for. Oh, multiple days in a row? Sure, no problem. Let's see how many days in a row he came in and I sent them. I kept sending them to him. He finally was like, holy crap, like you keep sending these, like, can't believe you have these. Here we go. Vinny. Hi, Vinny. Holy moly, 97 trades in only a single day, $654 in commissions. You're a broker's dream. What in the hell are you doing over here? Squeeze me in for a phone call tomorrow. I don't even know what to write. Emmett Moore, people. Emmett Moore. What more do you want? I don't know. 25th, 26th. Did I send him another one? Today's broker statement attached. So 2 days in a row. Did you make it to the room today? If not, summarized P&L. 1775.50. Okay, and I think there was did I put the video link? Yes. There's a video link. Some nostalgia right here. 6 hours. This is when I used to trade all day. I used to sit there 6 hours with you guys. You guys remember those days? David Atnett, Curtis. Whoa, holy shnikes, that was loud. You guys sat there and watched me for 6 hours. Oh, here's me like going to the bathroom. Looks like. Did you see that video? Did you see me away? Look, there's me away. I guess I was taking lunch there. But I used to just turn on the live stream and just do it, folks. We just do it. What more do you freaking want, people? I don't know. Here we go. So I sent him that video. And here is the matching broker statement. Let's show another broker statement. But remember that guy on Reddit who says there's no proof that I make any money. Of course, no. Don't believe this either. And if you got a guy who's as open and transparent as me, send him to me. I'll buy yours and mine. 25, what, 25, what, okay, but then after commissions, look, I was truthful with him. I made 25, whatever, minus commissions. I ended up 17 something on the day. Folks, you tell me how I make that up. How many pages was this one? You gonna tell me that I photoshopped 7 pages again? Okay. Well, y'all give me more credit than I can possibly imagine. 26, 27. This is the 31st. Oh, we had another day where he came in the room. Hey, my friend, I hope you had a Memorial Day weekend. Oh, so there was this gap in there. So people who are going to be like, oh, look, there was a gap in days right there. Well, I know y'all don't know if there's weekends and Memorial Days, but apparently, oh, it was Memorial Day weekend. Attached to, oh, shoot. Y'all about to see a red day. You know what? I forgot about that. I was going to show you guys a red day. Red day right here. You guys ready to see a red day? Red day. Where's the link? I don't know, but I attached it. So, oh, is this 2 days I attached? I attached 2 days in a row? What should I lose this day? No, that's a winning one. That's 1,300. I made 1,300 on that day. Okay, not that one. Must be the other one. Oh, I must have had a one winner and one loser. Oh my gosh, you guys are about to see a negative. You guys are about to see a red day? Did I say I attached it? It didn't look like it was negative. Did I read this wrong? Hold on, I guess I gotta read it. More accounts attached, including a red day. Okay, multiples. Well, one of these. Anyhow, basically, folks, I was as transparent with him as I possibly could be. That's the 30th, 31st. Ah, here we go. Or, okay, what did he say? Got a cold bug over the last weekend. Please explain under weather. Okay. Oh, that is funny. Nobody's been Skyping with me about your services. Pure nonsense. I have sort of built up a reputation as a sheriff. So I like my name. It's a code. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Somebody tried to pretend like they were Emmett Moore and come at me and say that I turned you in to Emmett Moore, which is funny. It's probably he did, and that's why Emmett Moore is approaching me, which is funny. I forgot about that. Man, that's a long time ago. I forgot about all that. Y'all want to know why I'm so like about these troll? Man, I've dealt with every kind of troll there is, man. I know you're busy putting on the daily show after the market closes. Try and squeeze in a quick call with me. Okay, so we did. Okay, top your right takedown notice. Dear silly Dean, you think you're controlling the situation? You lost control. Oh, okay, this is okay. We reference. Okay, I just searched for everything that had him at more. This is me wrecking Dean. You guys want to? I'm not going to read this to y'all, but if you want to screenshot this and read this later, this is some good stuff right here. All right, there it is. What I gave him his ass right here. This is me saying off to church. Talk later. Yeah. But no, Emmett Moore was, he saw the things, he was impressed, and he couldn't believe that I was as open and transparent. And if you don't think that either, I don't know what to tell you. You are low IQ. That's all I got to say. I don't know how else to manage that or tell you that. If I'm missing something, look, I'm open to being like, well, oh, I didn't think about that. Well, sure. Okay. Like red day. Look, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to grab my broker statement from earlier this week. I'm going to post it to that red day like I told you I was. What else do you guys want to see? What else can I do? Ladies and gents, have I covered the gambit? I think everybody probably fell asleep by now.
No, we're still here.
You're still there?
Well, I'm still here anyway.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Too.
I think I covered everything. Did we cover it all?
So
except for Bob Amico.
Trade real money. Check. Real-time trading room.
Proof that I trade. Let's go to proof that I trade. Broker statements. Yes. Yep.
Being able to talk with Vinny.
Oh, that's a good one. So yes, you guys like come in here. We have mentorship Mondays. We're going to be implementing a lot more of that next year. I had babies recently, so I appreciate you guys who have been patient with me while we're having the little ones and holidays and all that kind of stuff, and releasing our latest version of NT 7.8. So don't be confused with NinjaTrader 8, but our final version that we're going to be releasing before we convert. Next year, we will be done with the NT 8. Yep. Anything else? I think we have covered everything I wanted to cover. Mr. Seth, if you stayed through...
Being able to trade with you side by side.
Trading with me side by side. Well, this one I'm going to have to say I don't do as much anymore, okay? That's just why David Atnip said, man, those were the days. Who's Vinny talking about? It came in late.
Did before.
Damien, yes. Who am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about myself. I've talked about Dean Hanley. I've talked about Emmett Moore. I've talked about trolls, ugly ones, inside and out. Speculator Seth and his shill room and his jigsaw affiliation craziness. What else? You want to go back and watch this video, I can assure you. I'm going to probably break it up into parts. This thing's been like 4 hours, maybe 3 hours now. 3 hours, a little bit too long for most people's attention span, but it's a good movie. If you want to know about me, it's in this video. Okay, if you want to know about our stuff, it's probably in this video. We might have missed something, so feel free, bring it to Discord. We'll try to answer it. We didn't talk about Bob Amico. We're going to save some of that fun with our special guest that we had in here tonight. We're very glad that Wayne joined us. We had a good time, but Wayne has inside information on the entire scam. Like, don't just hear it from me. You're going to hear about it from some people who literally have had personal conversations and have an inside scoop, literally personal connections with these individuals, and can attest to exactly what I've already told you guys about these scammers and how they work. And we'll do some more wrecking in 2020. So yes, man, that was fun.
2 hours, baby.
Yes, and I haven't eaten yet, so you guys are probably hungry too. I'm gonna go grab some popcorn, maybe toss in a little movie action. But I feel satisfied that we tried to. This all started from that Reddit conversation out there, Seth's room and their entire shill team. There's tons more lies, by the way, in that Seth room. Like you guys want to go, just go type in Vinny in the search, go to that futures room. You want to know some people to trade against? Watch that room, sit in there. They won't let you type about us because they're pussies. But just watch them. If two of their people agree in any direction, Watch for a signal on ours. Trade the opposite side. Double down. You'll make money. All right. Any other strategies you guys want to hear about tonight? We're going to have a lot more fun coming in 2020, folks. Man, oh man. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I'm going to wrap it up right here. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and the rest of the gang. I'm sitting out that big H-Town. See ya.
I'm a superstar, I kick down the door. Got the money and the bills, and I'm also so humble. I'm so humble. I'm so humble. I'm so humble. Bar none, I am the most humblest. Number one at the top of the humble list. My apple crumble is by far the most crumblest, but I act like it tastes bad out of humbleness. The thing about me that's so impressive is how infrequently I mention all of my successes. I poo-poo it when girls say that I should model. My belly's full from all the pride I swallow. I'm the most courteous, biddable, hospitable, reverential, normally, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hate compliments, put them in the mortuary. I'm so ordinary that it's truly quite extraordinary. It's not a competition, but I'm winning. You won't hear me admitting, because I'm so timid and submissive. I treat fat people like they within. Talk simple for the dumb. I'm so humble. I'm not your normal definition of a rock star. I don't complain when my private jet is subpar. Your mom's old, but I'll ask if she's your sister. People say I'm charming, but I beg to differ. I feel more humble than Dikembe Mutombo after a stumble left him covered in a big pot of gumbo. I guess in a way being gracious is my weakness. People say I'm so unpretentious for a genius. I've got it all, and I'm getting more, but I never fall, beat them all, cause you know I'm so humble. I say that with no ego. It's just good manners. You say I'm a 10, but I'm a native best. Plus 2 says you're not me, cause I'm so humble. Mama raised me right. I'm so humble. I'm so humble. Watch out.